Uh. This is the pre-show of the R9cast, the Fish Blood Dish Cocoa Crew show. I'm gonna say that again, so I'm not gonna say it now. It is the best show in the universe. When I woke up this morning, that's what I felt. Just because I feel it, that means it's the truth, right? Belief is truth, right? To some people it is. To some people, they make up their truth because reality is such a horrific state of mind. For me, I guess I do both. I do both. Them is words I use. What we doing? What I wanted to do. Okay, why is this not working here? Reset that. And reset this. Why? There we go. Yeah, okay. So Twitch's work. I like this track. I'm gonna have to redo this one. Yo, I'm riding low in this mountain, I'm bopping the boat. It's too fast. So I'm gonna have to be like, I'ma just finding the flying the planning the shining no. I'ma just finding the shining to crying so. I'ma zipper, chama, lipper. Sama comas in my diamonds, super chopper, rubber liver. Everybody wanna pop mine. Maybe I'll just lose those I hear hard bit out by this. Yo, in my time, bro. And me fly flow. Check out my zig up, I neck a Nicky Nano. I might have said a bad word just a second ago, but I didn't mean it. It's just mumbo jumbo jibble joes. Everybody wanna flipple flow. Everybody wanna just sip a towel to tippy toe. I'm gonna write a song called Everybody, because I always put everybody in the words when I'm trying to freestyle. Trying, I say. Stick 'em. Stick 'em, yo. I wish that I could be best of the rest of the but I realized that I am, so you can't even see me, son. I'm about to choke, I'm about to let me clean my throat. I'm about to zip it this up at the side, cause here I go. Actually, I could just do this as is. I had somebody try to sing on this, but they couldn't sing, so I was like, it kind of ruined it for me for a hot minute. I think I could redo it better though. One reason why I like it, cause it's kind of not overdone. Anyway, what up, y'all? It's the R9cast, the official blog. This is Kong Crazy for the Super Dope Show, Super Dope. Reservoir9.com, representallgames.com. I am Stephen D. Gibson. Stephen D. Gibbs. Let me fix that. Turn it over this way. Yeah. So today's Sunday, the best day, because I never work. I usually don't ever. Actually, I kind of worked today. We shot some video down in Delray Beach. Down in. I'm saying that. You know what I'm saying that? I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying that. Let me stop this. I'm saying that because I've been watching Big Mouth. But before I get into Big Mouth, go to allgames.com if you want to be part of the conversation. I have not done the Skype thing hookup yet, even though I have this phone here and it's all hooked up with audio. I probably could do it through the phone because it's all mixed up in my mixer. So I might do something like that, maybe. That'd be an easier solution than running cables and just having a dedicated Skype phone. And that would work. So I'm gonna see about putting Skype on that phone. Is the old phone, but if I put Skype on there and it works, then it's gonna be all good. I believe that is my because I think the show's better with calls. I do. I don't have my AC on today because I was feeling, you know how when you feel kind of you feel like you're gonna get sick. You don't feel sick. Like right now I don't feel sick, but it's like, I don't know, man. It's like I got the chills and I'm like, I don't like the AC is on. It's like, and it's hot. It's Florida. It's like, but I'm cold. That's what I was feeling. And so I was like, whatever. I don't care. I shouldn't have done that. But it's all good. So now we're going to hear all those. So I have 2 extra monitors over here because I'm a monitor fiend. What's an addiction to monitors, screens? Monitor, monitor. I don't know what the terminology is for that. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screens. Those aren't including pads of iNess. I don't have any iPads. Or tablets or phones. If you want to include phones, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there's 10. I actually have 10 under there, but he's not working. Actually, there's 11, 12, but we're not counting cameras or Lilliput monitors, are we? No, we're not. So, yeah, I have junk in the back because tomorrow morning, or not tomorrow morning, but tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to go shoot some more video for people. You know, actually, it's actually paying, kind of, sort of. So that's cool. And also I'm editing a video for her right now, which is, it's only a little, the script is a page and like a quarter. It's about a page and a third. No, it's about a page and a quarter. Not even. And it's taken me a long time because every shot is a green screen shot. Every shot is a CG, is a VFX shot, which involves CG. So I'm an idiot for doing it. I'm not an idiot for doing this way. I just had no choice because she's like, okay, this is the kitchen. I was like, okay, do we have a kitchen to shoot in? No. I was like, all right, I can do it. I've never built a kitchen in CG, but I can do it. All right, this is a insane asylum room. I'm like, all right, we got a location? Yeah. Don't look like nothing. Okay, I'll do that too. That was a trick. And to make it even worse, I messed up the filming because I didn't have enough light. So if you don't have enough light and you're doing green screen, guess what? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. The noise is deafening for my eyes. So some of the shots came out okay because the green screen was evenly lit or more than others. And so I was like, oh boy. And we didn't have enough space. This is a whole bunch of. And then the sound, oh boy. We're at a facility, a place. It wasn't meant for filming. It's just a space that we can use. And, there's like a garage door type of thing. And right next to the busy street, which is 441 down here. And I'm like, dang. And it's like late. It's like 11 o'clock at night on a Monday. And it's still like, I'm like, come on, son. I mean, I know it's a busy street, but come on, man. And it just rained, so extra sound. And I was like, oh boy. So I got my work cut out for me. I can do it. I have the skills to do it, but to what level? I think I can, so here's the thing, right? I was watching Avengers Endgame, just like behind the scenes, like a little clip. And there's a scene where Ant-Man, he was like, we need a time machine or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he opened the van and said, and he was at Avengers headquarters or whatever. And so I looked at the shot, right? And they did like a VFX breakdown, and they didn't use any green screen on that shot, but they replaced the background. And so I was looking at it, I was like, oh, snap. They rotoscoped Paul Rudd in that scene. And you can tell because it's kind of like not the best job. And I'm like, this is a hundreds of millions of dollars spent on this film. Because every scene basically is CG, right? There's something going on in every scene. And so now I know. Now I'm like, oh, I get it. I'm doing like a minute and a half. They got to do like 2 + 3 hours. Oh, and that's why there's so many effects artists. Because one artist will do one scene that's a replacement scene. Like, oh, we want more trees here. Make the grass greener. Remove this sign. Do all the stuff, right? And that's what they have to do. And one person will work on that one shot. And boom. That's. So now I'm like, okay. So now it kind of ruined me because now I'm looking at movies like super. Oh, this is the biggest movie ever, and I'm like, okay. I'm looking how they do that right there, you know. That's why you have to get an under construction sign to put in the middle of the street to stop traffic going. No, you don't do that. You just if you're like Disney, you'd be like, yeah, we're buying this street for the day, so get out of here. You divert traffic, people. That's what they do, you know. But for us, when we filmed this morning, um, we doing the guerrilla style. We ain't got money to pull permits or do all. So we're handheld. We're not putting down tripods, nothing. I had a monopod at one point. I did put it down, but we didn't get caught, so it's all good. When we went to a parking structure, got the shot from the stairwell. There's a town square. They have like a kind of a fake water tower. It's not a real water tower, but it looks kind of cool. Went there. Just a whole bunch of it's a nice little location to shoot, basically. And so yeah. So now for that, I gotta. You putting a fake sign? I'm not putting a fake sign. I could do that post. I could put a fake post. A post. What is it? I forgot to say what's up to Kaiji. What's up, Kaijito? Thanks for coming in, hanging out. I appreciate. Steal a sign from any construction site and just use it when you need. Or I could just buy one off of eBay. They sell them, and they'd be lighter. They wouldn't be that steel because I think they use aluminum too, but a lot of them, the older ones are steel. And I'm not carrying a steel construction sign around. No, not doing it. Maybe if I had a sticker, like a magnetic, just stick, like unroll it. Did it. Excuse me. But yeah. So that's what I've been doing. I've been going back and forth with her today, figuring out what we're going to shoot tomorrow. Oh, here's another text. I can't read it. Oh, right. Got it. I don't know. I thought somebody was knocking on my door. There's still noises in my it's noises in my room I never hear because the AC is on all the time. But now we can do the true ASMR. This is the ASMR cast. How are you today? How are you today? Is that? I guess that's good. I mean, I could do it. Should I start doing ASMR? Just like reading like Trump's tweets or something? Trump's tweets ASMR style. Except I won't like try to imitate him. Like, yeah, I won't do that. I'll be like, fake news, clown court, just all that stuff. Would that work? I don't know. I get like a super all the Republicans. I love that YouTuber with the guy to the MSMR nar with stuff reading Trump's tweet. That's the truth. You never know. That might be the thing that make a brother blow up on YouTube. Although I don't want to blow up on YouTube because the nightmare that is YouTube, get like $4 for 1,000 views. I'm like, no, thank you. Because I would have to probably buy bots to view it, right? So the first 1,000 per month. How much is it per month? If you get it a day, you might make your money back, maybe if you hire bots. But I don't know if the YouTube algorithm catches all that. I don't care, actually. Now, ASMR only works with a woman's. That's not true, Kite. For you, you're a guy. Come on, son. You're hetero. I would assume you're hetero, bro. So, yes, of course we want to hear the females. But, James L. Jones. Ladies love James L. Jones. Ladies, LL Cool J. Ladies love Cool James. Ladies love, who else I gotta do with? They loved Isaac Hayes, but he dead now, so it don't matter. Same with the other dude, Barry White. He dead now, too. Don't matter. So all the deep brothers like, oh yeah. Or Mike from Boys to Men. Girl, hey girl. What happened to that type of R&B? They don't do that no more. Everybody just be whining. I'm like, what are you doing? But that's not true, because like if somebody come out with like one of them old with them them R&B, like the 90s R&B, like freak me baby, stuff like that, even though that's kind of a rap song. It don't fly. It just be like, that's kind of whack, yo. You better put some 808s in there. You better put something on there. You better put a rapper. You better put Cardi D up in there or something, because that's hot garbage. Just saying, these millennials, they're not hard to please. Tony the Tiger is dead too. Well, I mean, the character isn't. I seen him the other day. He's CG now. He growed up. But the voice, the voice. He did have a deep voice. The new Tony the Tiger is weird because, the original, he passed. But the new one is just like, I'm like, you look different. Yeah, but it's just you can't. They're great. I'm like, you can't. I don't know who's doing it now. Dude, if they had James Earl Jones doing Tony the Tiger, that'd be tight. They're great. I can't do James Earl Jones, but I'm just saying that'd be interesting, right? It'd just be like, okay. I mean, I don't know how long he's got because he's up there too in age. He's old, but it doesn't mean he got to live another 20 years. But they stopped working at a certain time. They're like, I've made my money. Star Wars is over. I don't have to be Darth Vader no more. Bye. So who knows? Who knows? I don't know. So today, like I was saying, I was down in downtown Delray, and I was filming with two Sony fanboys. So they made it a point to try to disparage the Xbox name, and I'm like, look, y'all, just relax. And here's the problem with the Ute, because they're I don't know if they're considered millennials. Oh yeah, they are. See, Rocco's 2000. I think they're born 2004, 2005. So I think that's millennial. I think that's still in the range of millennial. But they were saying stuff like, oh, the Xbox, the PS4 is more profitable, PS4 Pro is more profitable than Xbox One X. Like, no, it's not. And then I explained to them, Sony for the PS5, they're using Microsoft's back end. It might as well call it the Xbox server farms, basically, because that's what it is. And they're like, no, they're not. They're not doing that. The Xbox sucks. I'm like, yeah, they are. That's how good Sony is. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to. I wasn't trying to, push an agenda on them. I'm just trying to set a little bit of stuff straight because they, as Sony fanboys and young, they don't do any research and they don't know. They're just like, this is the most popular. This is lit. Everybody's talking about this, so it's the best and blah blah blah. So I'm like, all right, fine. You can't. What are you gonna do? Just gonna enjoy what you're gonna enjoy anyway. So. And they ended up playing Gears of War on the X because that's what I got. And they were playing co-op or something. I don't know what they were playing. I was editing while they were playing. I'm going to see if there's any breaking news. How can PS5 fix Sony's 4K Blu-ray woes? Okay, this is a Forbes. That just popped up into my feed. I don't know what they're talking about. Why did I say he? What are they talking about? What 4K Blu-ray woes? Cause they ain't joined the party like they should have. Or you know why? Because they're trying to sell standalone 4K Blu-ray players when they should have made the PS4 a 4K Blu-ray player. So in order to not cannibalize their own market, they didn't, and it screwed them. They would have sold even more. I think they would have sold even more, even though everybody thought that the PS4 was a 4K Blu-ray player. They still would have sold. I don't know. Actually, I take that back. I don't think they would. Sony finally confirmed last week that its upcoming PS5 will carry a 4K Blu-ray drive. 7 years late. Wait. Yeah, it'll be 7 years. Well, let's be real. 4 years late. This has always seemed likely. In truth, the streaming is the future excuses Sony gave. Wow. Okay, so this guy is not a Sony fan, I guess. Because that sentence tells me that he's like, looking at Sony like, what's your excuse now? Oh, the children. Nope. What's your excuse now? Oh, we feel that EA Access isn't a worthy. It's not a very good purchasing decision for our customers, financially speaking. What'd they do? EA Access is on PS4. Man, they going back on everything they said this gen. Everything. Screw the Blu-ray player. No one is buying 4K discs. No, I'm buying 4K. Man, I buy 4K. 4K discs are so much yummier, man. So much yummier. Well, that's not true because if you download it, then, you know. But streaming is not as good. So, but if you download it, like digitally, you download it digitally, it's fine because it's the same file, whatever. But streaming is not. Streaming is compressed the hell. Trust me, I'm editing this videos, right? And I'm editing it's 1080p footage. I'm editing them and spitting them out 4K because you get less artifacting, less compression. It's a whole bunch of stuff. So it's worth the bigger file sizes to spit it out as at 4K rather than in 1080p, and you know I get less loss in image quality and stuff. And my computer sucks too. So this is always this. Wait, let me go back. Excuse the Sony gave for not including a 4K Blu-ray in the PS4 Pro never really sounded convincing. Nonetheless, it was still nice for AV fans and those of us who still like physical media to have a PS5's 4K BD support officially revealed. Now the initial buzz has died down, though I have concerns specifically with the PS5's 4K Blu-ray player fix the significant problems that currently afflict Sony standalone 4K Blu-ray player. I didn't realize there was a problem. This is news to me. They keep showing the stupid image of the whatchamacallit. What is it? The focus. The dev kit, which is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Okay, it's not the ugliest dev kit I've ever seen, but it's pretty fugly. It's like fancy fugly. It's like, yo, that rich girl is ugly. That's what the PS5 dev kit looks like. That is the fine ass Ferrari. Too bad it's the ugliest Ferrari on the planet. Man, that's an ugly puppy. You get it when I'm saying? The issues I'm talking about affect both the performance and accessibility of Dolby Vision playback. Oh. Something I sincerely hope the PS5's 4K Blu-ray player will support on both Sony's most recent 4K Blu-ray decks, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. So, thank you, Flipper Dig. Preach. Hello. I appreciate you coming through. If you got any questions, ask them and I will answer them to the best of my abilities. Dolby Vision. Oh, I'm gonna follow you back. That's what I do. Hold on, Kaijudo. I'm gonna follow you back. That's what I do. You follow me, I follow you back. Hold up. Okay. It's Whisper Mod. Follow. Boom. That's how I do it, baby. All right. Dolby Vision, if you're not familiar, is blah blah blah. Who cares? Okay. So it improves over the industry of standard HDR10. Yes, we know. All right, blah, 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 da, 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 da. We all know the stuff. Sony's new Blu-ray players both support Dolby Vision, but frankly, they make a bit of mess of it. Wow. Okay. The biggest issue the PS5 needs to fix is the way Sony's latest decks just don't play Dolby Vision correctly. How? Before I go, how? Screw a Blu-ray play. Oh, I'm sorry. Screw this Sony hater story. Let's talk about the Fortnite black hole. The Fortnite black hole. Hold up. Word? I didn't hear about. I gotta look that up. Hold up. Let me just get to the gist of it because I want to know exactly what it's doing to the Dolby Vision. Because I think a lot of the new TVs are doing everything like 10 Vision and 10 Plus. I think. This is particularly annoying when it causes the brightest parts of the picture to noticeably flare out, turn into what look like white holes in the picture rather than natural detailed parts of it. Oh, thank you for the blip blaps. Thank you for the zip zaps. I appreciate. If I catch you on the stream, I'm gonna give you back. I'm gonna hit you back definitely. Give you super sparks. Therefore, so they just suck at Dolby. If you don't switch Dolby Vision off for HDR10 discs, Sony's current blah 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 output everything with a Dolby Vision flag, even content that isn't made for Dolby. Oh boy, that sounds like a hot mess. All right, so Sony sucks at Blu-rays. Sony sucks at HDR. Fortnite is gone. It's got Thanos snapped into oblivion. Now everyone is looking at a black hole on their screens for the past 5. Oh, word? Is that what's happening right now? Hold up. Hold up. Epic Games trolls fans by ending Fortnite causes Twitch errors. Oh, is that what's happening? Oh. So what, is it just a black screen? An end today, causing Twitch to error out. Let's explain a little. The end game event that happened today saw a meteor come crashing into the island as a shield tried to protect it. Good 30 minutes. There was nothing but a black hole in the screen. As in the screen, maybe as you can see from the video below, which was the whole sequence for two events for you to enjoy, whatever. As a result, a number of people tried to log in Epic Games Launcher, as well as Twitch, trying to see what was going on, causing both platforms to suffer errors. As we're writing this up, Twitch has gone through several crashes where the servers appear to be working and then not, while the video still remains. Truthfully, it wouldn't surprise us if Twitch was in on the whole joke with Epic Games, who are absolutely trolling their audience. How do you know they're trolling? Maybe they're like, we're sick of this. Fortnite 2. Buy it again. Is this going to play? Oops. I don't want to play that. That's not going to play. I think they removed the video. Yeah. So what's that about? It's not a whole... It's cracking, though. Oh, okay. So that's weird. So is this still going on now, or did it end already? Wow, 6 hours? Oh, I see it. Okay. Hold up. Is it? This is it, right? Focus, you son of a bitch. There you go. Wow. Wow. I have a PS4 right now waiting to see what happens. Wow. Hold on. IGTG, but it'll... all right, no problem, man. Have a good one, Flipper Dig. Appreciate you coming through. Thanks for the follow. Wow. Okay, I guess I could leave that on and see what happens. I mean, it's at 6 hours. It's live, right? So if I go all the way to the end, it should go to the live. Or is it live? No, this is a video. Okay, so because this video is 6 hours and 23 minutes long and 11 seconds. But it's not. It's only starting at 5:24. Huh. It is animating though. Does this have any sound on it? Ain't quiet. Oh, there it is. That's it. That's crazy. That's pretty I mean, that's trolly, but should I pull it up so we can be part of the zeitgeist? Pull it up on the screen. That's just a black hole. Who cares, right? Like, would people watch a stream of a streamer watching a feed of the Fortnite black hole? Oh, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. You ready? This is what's gonna happen. They will restart the universe, meaning they're gonna do a big bang. You see, it's a black hole. It's gonna get boom, right? Explode, and they're gonna fly into like a little planet, and it'll be a different Fortnite map, basically. That'll be it. I mean, that'll be the minimum. Maximum, there'll be a bunch of different planets you can fly to or whatever. You know, maybe they'll be like, oh, you can, if you build a ship or if you build a ladder tall enough in your one planet, you can go to the next one or something. I don't know. They have the technology. Unreal can do that. I think, what was the game? Outer Wilds had the little solar system. I mean, granted, the actual planets weren't as big as the Fortnite map, but still. With the new systems coming out, it's totally possible. So, that's kind of interesting, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm intrigued. Even though I don't play Fortnite, I'm intrigued. Okay, we're not gonna. I need this is my news machine. I need to Alright, shut up. Alright. Well, cool. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. That's freaking kind of cool. I like when like cool. I don't know if that's cool, but it's like interesting stuff happens in the gaming space. You know what I mean? Like I hate politics because it's bad and there's a lot of drama and it affects the bottom line. My bottom line. You know, I'm like, yo, I need to get paid. All these rich people, I want to be one too. The movie destined to make or break Tom Holland's career outside. Okay, I don't care. Fortnite just blew up the map, and the entire game is now just a black hole. So that was the comment, and say boom, blah, blah, blah. Nice. Sheena Murray just texted me. Myth breaks down after reaching important Twitch viewership. I would cry if I don't know how many he has. If I had 1 million views. That's not gonna work. Oh, YouTube. Oh, that's the thing. Shoot. I got it in the other chat. I'll look it up here. I can't even read the actual type because I have the resolution set on this. It's an old e-machine monitor that says like 1024 by something, 760 or 68 or something. Super low resolution, right? But it can go up to 1080p. And the thing is, when you set it at the recommended resolution, it's all screwed up. I'm like, okay, that's just broken. So whose channel is that? Let me see. I don't want to open it there because. So Fortnite. So V. Let's see. I can't spell. So Fortnite event. Fortnite. Just do Fortnite. And I don't know which one you're watching. It's YouTube. It's just a clip of a kid, not live video. Oh, okay. All right, I'll play it then. Let me see. It's not gonna pop up on this because I have it on a separate computer. So let's see what's going on. I don't know if it's gonna play right either because this computer is. Whoa! I'm surprised this is still working. That's how bad this computer is. Yo, what's up with these PlayStation fans? I'm you know that's a pony in training, right? You know, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing. That's funny. Little kid, why you got such a bad mouth, little kid? All right, so here it is, Fortnite. 34,000 view or what? Well, 34,001 now because I'm watching it too. Oh my god! There it is. I'm gonna make it big. I'm gonna make it full screen. Oh my gosh! Look at that hole. Let's just leave that hole there for. How about we do it like this? How about we do it like that and then we do it like that? How about we do it that way? There you go. Now we can talk about some stuff while the hole keeps us company. Because holes are good. Sometimes. 50-50? No. Depending on what you're talking about. 50-50. Sometimes it's 67, 33. You know what I'm saying? Depends. The ratios vary, but holes aren't bad. Not all the time. I guess they get a bad connotation. Black holes. I mean, is that negative because of black, or is it black because it just no light escapes? So they could call it black? Is it because black is powerful and no light escapes? If you look at it that way, if you want to be optimistic, not pessimistic. You know what I'm saying? Pessimistic or pessimistic. Coffee. I started putting maple syrup back in my coffee. I feel alive again. I think that I need sugar. I think I'm a sugarholic. Serious. I I want Goku to fly out of that black hole. Like what could possibly happen? What could possibly happen? Think about it, right? It's Epic, right? They own stuff. Also, they have a stake in what's Tencent? I think has a stake in them, 40 something percent, whatever. But Tim Sweeney was like, nah, son. Um, there's what could happen? Could there be a deal between Epic and Steam? Maybe Gabe Newell and Tim Sweeney said, yo, what's up? What's up? All that, right? And they made a super deal. And so everything is cross everything. Like the Steam and Epic Store joined forces to call it Epic Steam. And so now there's no like, oh, I want to be on Steam. Oh, I want to be on Epic. No, it's one store. Boosh. Boosh. You know what I mean? Would that be ideal? Would people, like, would Steam heads, I'm calling them Steam heads. I don't know if there's a nickname vernacular of a Steam fanboy versus an Epic Store fanboy, even though the Epic Store, I guess, is hot garbage because it doesn't work as well as Steam in certain respects. They're getting there, but, they're starting from scratch, so you can assume there's some bumps. But what if that happens, right? Would the Steam heads be upset? Would they be like, yo, F that, I'm going to PlayStation now. PlayStation 5. Like, just dump PC and go to... Would that happen? That's kind of the pettiness that happens in video games. But I'm just saying, I don't know if that would happen. Like, for me, PC isn't a gaming platform because I use it as a tool to make art. And it can be a gaming platform, but it's more of a hassle for me because, I like building stuff, but I don't like... I would rather create like art, music, all those things, rather than sit down and put a PC together. Although doing that is kind of cool. You're like, oh, yeah. But honestly, I would rather draw than put... It's like, would you rather go to work and make money or stay home and make money? I'd rather stay home and make money. Yeah. I'd rather draw and make money. Yeah. Even though if you convert your passion into a job, you might hate it a little bit sometimes, maybe. But if you love it, then boom, you're gonna do it. And if you get paid for it, it makes it better. Like they're Steam fanboys / girls are worse than Xbox fanboys and girls. What about PlayStation fanboys? What about the ponies? Like they ruin everything. Yeah. I mean, I guess there's a similarity to like kind of all fanboys, a blanket fanboy. Let's do a blanket fanboy statement. All fanboys ruin everything. I'm a Sega fanboy. I'm glad they don't make hardware anymore. Well, they made the Genesis Mini. I don't think that counts. It counts technically. But, like, if Sega made a new system tomorrow in the store, I would buy it. That's how much of a fanboy I am of Sega. Because Sega made me a gamer. Sorry. They made me a game. I liked games before. I was like, oh, Pac-Man's cool. Yay. Oh, Centipede's okay. What was another game that I liked before Sega opened my eyes? What was it? I played Asteroids. I was like, oh, that's cool. I played the Star Wars arcade game, like the vector graphics. I was like, oh, that's cool. Where's the colors though? It's like, what's all these lines? These green lines. I was like, it's just garbage. But Sega, man, they blew my mind. So I was like, all right, I'm games now. Love you. Kajiro says, no console fanboys and girls just ruin stuff. Oh, no. Console fanboys and girls just ruin stuff on the console. But stream fanboys and girls are some alt-right a-holes that try to ruin things for video games as a whole. Oh, they have a lot of a pull because of the review system Steam has. It's ruining game. Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, I mean, they had to change that because people were like, yeah, they were downvoting stuff, and it seems like a pain. And we have a game going up on Steam. It's on Steam now, but it's not in early access. It's in developer mode, I think it's called, or whatever. So only if you get a key, then you can play it. And I'm fearing when it actually goes live, people are gonna tear it apart because that's what people do. They're just like, yo, this is hot garbage. Ew. Garbage. Where's the Now, shut up. You make a game and come back to me and talk shit. It's hard to make a game. I'm just doing the music and sound, so my job is easy. My job is easy. Coding, hell to the nah. Y'all keep them. You keep them letters and slashes and colons and semicolons and brackets, and I'm like, I don't know what that stuff is. So, you know, Bridget made this really spicy vegetarian chili, and she's trying to kill me. I was like, I took a whole bunch of it to work one day. I was like, do. There's a tangent story real quick. Do. Let me take a little. I wasn't really that hungry, but I brought it with me. I was like, I gotta eat it. I took like one spoon. I was like, no. That was so hot. I was like, she trying to destroy my esophagus and my linings of my stomach. I'm like, nope. I threw her in the toilet. Gloosh. I really like throw up too. But it was good. It tastes good. It's just too spicy. So I was like, nah, son. So what I do now is I mix it with regular pasta sauce and some pasta and a little bit of sugar, and it makes it bearable. It's good, but still too spicy. Anyway, back to Steam, Epic Store, Origin. I guess people play each one depending on like, oh, okay, I gotta play this for free, so yeah, whatever. They kind of put up with, oh, I'll install Origin or I'll install Epic or whatever. The Apple Arcade is blowing up. You know, meanwhile, Sony's doing the PS Now trying to compete. They still don't get it. They don't understand why Game Pass is killing it. They don't understand why Apple Arcade is killing it. It's because it's new games. Remember back when Sony had all those exclusives coming out, like 2016, 2017, all the exclusives were coming out on the PlayStation, right? Why were people so hyped? Why were people so happy? Why were people jumping up and cheering? New games to play. If you have a service and it's like, look at 700 games. Yeah, but that's a bunch of old games. You need something to get them in the door. And then the old games, keep them around. They're like, oh, yeah, I remember that. Let me go. Blah, blah. But you ain't getting them in the door if there's a whole bunch of dusty-ass arcade games that don't even work. That's a bad analogy, but I'm just saying. You get them in the door with the new stuff, the exclusives, the day one exclusives, and then it's done. If Sony does that, they're in good shape. Then they competing. But right now, no. Game Pass is still better. Sony is tripping. They're always tripping. Kajuda asks, do you roll your beard up before you eat it? No, I don't actually. I've gotten used to eating a certain way, so I don't just dip it in like. I used to do that a lot. Sometimes I just tuck it in the shirt, something like that. So I'm like, yep. But it always pops out because it has a mind of its own. But I do not roll it up. I do not roll it up because that just seems like a lot of work. Sometimes, my mouth don't work, so I get a little drip, and it'll drop down. I'm like, hey, I got some stuff in my beer. Flavor saver. That's what it is. It's a flavor saver. Come on, son. But anyway, they're making moves, but they're not making enough. They're doing like they're doing like the bare minimum. This is kind of something I've noticed with Sony. They still have that arrogant thing about them, but they're trying to pretend that they don't. And Jim Ryan's the man now, so, what's his name is gone. Sean Layden, I guess, quit. He was like, yo, y'all are some bullshit. This is a bullshit. I've been here for 30 years. This more flour. I'm out of here. Kiss my grits. And he said, Pachoo! And then Jim Ryan was like, oi, all right. Protecting the children. Who wants to play that old garbage? I'll never forget him saying that. I'm like, when he said that, I was like, what the hell is he It's like, no, don't say stuff like that. Okay, just says you need to put a pocket watch at the end of that thing. That issue would be dope. Nah. The problem with this, I have a vision. I have an image in my mind that I'll be working on a car, motor's running, and this bad boy gets caught up in the belt, and it's like, and I'm like, yeah, that's because I change my oil, I do stuff, so I'm like, I'm always wary of that. but it would probably just rip out of my chin, and I'd have a patch of no hair, and that would hurt. So that's one thing I do think about. But hanging stuff from it is not something I think about. Maybe some beads or something. Maybe I'll get I'll get a little fancy with my accoutrement, or I don't know if that's the right word, but my what was I gonna call it? What do they call the buttons? The when was a waiter wait what was the it was the Office Space when Jennifer Aniston was like, what was the stuff? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Flash or gear or whatever. This is starting to get hot in here though. Not taking off my clothes. Anyway, so we have the whole of suspicions. Crisis on Infinite Earths. I keep hearing about this DC Crisis on Infinite Earths. I've seen pictures of Brandon Routh, that's how you say his name, as the old Superman. I guess Superman Returns Superman. I'm like, and then they have the new Superman in there from Supergirl, both there, and I'm like, I still don't care. I just don't care. George Lucas sold Star Wars so fans and people could. Who cares? Superboy justifies Pa Kent's Man of Steel. Okay, I don't care. Joker. People saying Joker is legit. I'll see it eventually, but I ain't. I'm not going to the movies. That's not a movie. That's not a movie. That's not a go to the movie. That's a Blu-ray when it's on sale, Black Friday type of movie. You seen Batwoman? No, I haven't seen Batwoman. Crisis sounds good, but we won't get it until next spring. I need to watch Batwoman, but she looks like she does, doesn't she? I saw the trailers and stuff. And I was like, I don't want to watch that at all because I don't like her. I don't care. She's supposed to be is she lesbian or is she non-binary? I don't know what she is, but she's not hetero. She's not a hetero woman, I don't think. I have no interest in Joker. Looks like Taxi Driver with basically that's what it is. I've seen the ending and it's been spoiled, and I'm like, okay, that sounds interesting. But I don't care. Not that there's anything wrong with Batwoman being is it Batwoman or Batgirl? Batwoman being a lesbian or non-binary. She's probably non-binary. I think non-binary for TV shows, TV station shows type of thing, terrestrial TV. I think being non-binary is more inclusive than being just gay. You know what I mean? Because you could be like, yo, I love everybody. Just gimme. Non-binary, I'm everything. I'm omnisexual. I'm omnisexual. Is that a thing? That should be a thing. Don't give me non-binary. Give me omniscient. Not omnisexual. That has to be a thing, right? We don't care if she is one or lesbian. She just seems like she does. That's the thing. So her being a lesbian or whatever she is doesn't justify the fact that she is not a character that I would like. And that's the problem with that character. That's the problem with the ads that I saw. I was like, yeah, she seems like she's a big penis. She's a Richard. What's the female Richard? What's the female Richard? Rachel? I don't even know what the female of Richard is. Dick, nah. Best Buy, Holy Avalanche Banks execs say bank may have destroyed copies of Trump's tax return. Okay, we're not going through that. AMD rumored to bring ray tracing support for current Navi GPUs in December. Hello. So, I have a question about DC. We're still talking about DC. We're not jumping into all this other stuff. Why is it so hard for them to make live action goodness when they are so good at making the animated things, right? Like, think about, like, Disney is going and they're taking their old animated films and they're turning them live action. And, like, Aladdin wasn't bad. I was like, if Aladdin was original and I had not seen the first version of it. I'd have been like, it's alright. It's not bad, but this DC stuff is like, it's like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, the cartoon's better. The cartoon's way better. And they put out so many cartoons, son. I go to Best Buy where they still have Blu-rays and stuff. And I'm looking, I'm like, dang, that's like a whole wall of DC freaking Supermans and the Flash, and they got the Infinite. I think they have Crisis on. They probably have Crisis. They have Batman, Year One, Part 1 and Part 2. I think it was. That was with Peter Weller, I think. But it's like crazy. I'm like, how they putting all this, and I haven't even watched nearly a 100th of them, because it's like, okay, you got Batman, Ninja Dude. They got all. I'm like, it's so much content, and it's all good, basically. And then they go live action, and they don't know what the hell they're doing. I blame Zack Snyder, and I blame whoever is producing those films. I think it's Jeff Johns, is it? That's from DC? Is he DC or is he Marvel? I don't even remember. Live action DC has one problem, and his name is Zack Snyder. Yeah. Yeah, Zack Snyder was the problem for that, but he's not on there any longer. And I think, like, if it's telling, like, if you watch a Justice League again and you watch the scene where what's his name directed, Josh Whedon, where they were all in the bat whatever, they were flying to the location to do the final battle, and Aquaman was just sitting there, and he was just crying his heart out, whatever. He's sitting on the lasso of truth, and that's why I was like, okay, that's a cute little scene. That's what Joss brought to the table. And I was like, okay, that scene was pretty okay. That scene changed the kind of attitude and feeling of the movie, but I think he did the end as well. And the end was like, but he had what he had to work with. So I was like, okay. DC TV shows are good too, and that's live. Gotham is good. I guess Titans. I haven't watched Titans. I heard that was okay. So I ain't gonna. Arrow. Yeah. I was watching Arrow. I think I watched like the first 2 or 3 seasons, and I was like, I'm done. I'm done with y'all. I can't. And then Felicity, I always thought she was kind of cute. And then she got with him. I'm really done. It would have been better if they would have just kept them separate, because that was the whole thing. It was like, oh man, are they gonna get together? Oh no! And then they get together and say, whatever. I don't care no more. And it's not like, oh man, I wish she was my girl. Now she's the Arrow's man's girl. I don't care. I don't care no more. What else? Oh, Flash. I can't forget Flash. Flash is good, but I stopped watching that too. Oh, what's her name? Look good. Damn, what's her name? Lady West. Whatever. I'm forgetting words and names, so that's just me. I think another issue with live action DC is they set up the lock. They set up the lock and the effects before they do a story. I think Marvel Comics with story, then build effects around the story. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, because you have to do it. I mean, I think they do it based off of stories. They're just not doing it well. Like you said, Zack Snyder is. I think Zack Snyder would be best to do just horror movies and dark movies, because that's what's in his mind. He's a dark individual. That's like having. No, that's a bad example. I was gonna say Guillermo del Toro, but no. When I say live action DC TV shows, I only mean the CW and the DC channel. Nothing from Fox or any other network. I saw Justice League movie. It was nah, man, they come up with sets before everything else. They all into look. I guess that's Zach. I guess that's the Zach way. Although he does a lot of CG, so I mean they could do anything really. But no, I'm just saying they base it off of the comics, because it doesn't make sense for them to go like in the DC world to say, okay, we're gonna just do a completely new. Like, no, there's a whole library of 79 million years of DC comics. Just go back and that's what Kevin F is doing. He's like, okay, we're gonna do this and this. We're gonna tweak that, and he puts it all together. The puzzle, easy. I'm like, why is it so hard? It's like they literally have storyboard books already written with the scripts and everything, basically, You just pick up a comic, just do that. God, I don't know why. I think it was Robert Rodriguez, right, who did Sin City. So I think that was a better look. I think they did that shot for shot for certain parts, and that worked out okay. It was stylized, but yeah. But yeah, that doesn't, like, financially, that doesn't make any sense to build the sets before a story. I mean, certain sets you can build. It's like, okay, we're doing a Superman movie. He's gonna be at his house, at his crystal house. His I was gonna say Hall of Justice. That's what it is. Whatever it's called. Let's build that. It's like, okay, sure. So certain stuff you can build pre, but not everything. And especially since most stuff is CG anyway, so I don't buy that. I think they just suck. I think they need better. It's like Star Wars, right? Kathleen Kennedy, she is a great producer. For years and years, she's been producing plenty of fantastic films, but she, I think, lost her way with Star Wars because she was letting these fools do whatever they wanted. In particular, Rian Johnson. And Rian Johnson is not, he's a specific type of director where he's going to do certain things. He takes the expectations of viewers and he tries to twist them and flip them and try to do the M. Night Shyamalan to you over and over again in the same film. And that's crazy. And that doesn't work for Star Wars. J.J. Abrams is a safe director. He makes good movies, but they're not like, oh my gosh, they're just safe. That's the easiest way to describe it. So him doing a Star Wars movie, sure. Force Awakens, it was safe, but it was still good. Last Jedi was not safe, and it wasn't that good because he went too far. He went too far with things. We're not talking about that anymore, but DC doesn't know what they're doing because the first mistake was to separate the TV and the movie universes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they have the Crisis on Infinite Earths, right? So they have their multiverse, right? So sure, you can do something. You can cross the Flash TV show with the Flash movie. Maybe that's what they're doing. It's going to be a Crisis on Infinite Earth movie. Call it something else. Flashpoint. Well, Flashpoint is Flash specific. But I don't know. I know the Flash. I think they did that in the show already, where he went back and killed the dude who killed his mom. I forgot. They tried to save his mom, but it didn't. I don't. Anyway, DC has the opportunity to fix the broken DC EU, but movies like Joker and movies like I mean, we'll see what the new Suicide Squad brings because they actually have an okay director. I'm not gonna say that Justice League Flash is awful. You don't like him? They already crossed Flash with the 1990 Flash. Yeah, I know. He was his dad, but then I think they actually got but I just lost my train of thought there. The Flash. So DC got an opportunity to do it. I like Ezra Miller as the movie Flash. I like him, but once again, I think he wasn't written well, and the movie just didn't fit the tone of the movie didn't fit his type of character. You know what I'm saying? So it needs to be a lighter, more, I don't want to say generic or just family friendly. Even isn't even a word I want to use, but it was just too dark. Even just looking at it was too dark. And they tried to color correct it differently to make it look more colorful. That don't work like that. You can't just, let's turn up the saturation and now it's happy. Like, no. It helps a little bit, but no. If you shoot something that's dark with actors that are acting dark or whatever, it doesn't work. It works when Batman's whooping at when Batman vs Superman, and when he went in there and beat up all them dudes. That was the best part of anything that Zack Snyder did ever in the DCEU. That was it. He did the thing, and he's like, blah, slam fool in the. And then the cool thing about it was that I watched the digital effects dude, the corridor crew, the corridor digital corridor. Wait, what are they called again? Well, they're called the corridor crew. That's the channel now, and they sit down and they look at like special effects and stunt stuff. Basically, they do stunts and then they do special effects. This one was a stunt episode where they have a stunt dude come in and say, okay, and they kind of break down the shots and he just explains, okay, this is how this shot was done, and I was like, oh, like the whole Batman scene is crazy because most of it is real, physical, for real. Like there aren't a lot of effect. I think most of the effects in that scene, that Batman scene where he's whooping everybody's ass, is wire removal. Like when he kicks him and he flies and he crashes through like a wall, he breaks through like the first layer of a wall and then hits the other second layer of the wall. They do a wire pull, and that's so when he kicks him, he flies. And I was like, okay, I got that, but it looks so good because it's like boosh, and he crushed the part of the wall. And when he like basically mushed dude down on his face, that was real. I mean, like the floor, they replaced the floor because the floor was kind of like a thin mat, basically like a gymnastic mat. And so he said boosh, and they showed it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so crazy. And that stuff just like, it kind of fascinates me because it's like, yo, man, people do some crazy stuff to their bodies. And that's where I'm like, okay, Zack Snyder is almost a master at doing stuff like that, doing those type of kind of physical, real action scenes. Like 300 was dope, even though most of that was CG backgrounds and stuff. But still, like he shot 3 cameras on a rig at all slow motion at different focal points. So like one was like a wide angle, one was a mid, one was a zoom, right? And so he could cut in between each of the footage, and that's how he was like slow motion, and it would zoom in, and it would like and then zoom out again, and then zoom in again. That's how we did that. And I'm like, of course, and it looks so cool, right? Like no other movie, like I don't think, except for I think Guy Ritchie's Sherlock stuff was pretty dope. But there's a few directors that's doing crazy stuff like that. And it looks so good. And so I'm not going to say Zack Snyder is horrible at everything. He's real good at specific things. Namely action. Namely live action. Not CG stuff. Because, you get a little... CG is like... I don't want to say it's a handicap, but it takes a little bit away sometimes. Like certain scenes... Another scene, Mission Impossible, the first one, where he does the red light, green light, and he puts it on the helicopter, and he turns around and it explodes, and he goes, oh, and he boom, and he lands on the train. So good, and that's CG, yes, but it's compositing. It's him doing like a stunt on green screen and stuff, but some of it is like, I guess the helicopter and some of the background, probably all the background CG and stuff, but a lot of, like, when the character themselves are not CG, then that's like, okay. Once you start CGing your character, then you've lost your way. Just look at Blade. Which Blade was it? Blade 2 or Blade 3? Where he was like, it was bad. And all the CG parts in Superman Returns, horrible. His stuff looks good. He's just too dark. Those movies are depressing and dark. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they look good. They're not fun to watch because of like the tone and all that stuff. But like I said, the action, the fight scenes, cool, always cool. But everything else, like the theme, what the main character's going through, blah blah blah. It's like it really is depressing. And a lot of it is writing. That's why I say DC is more about their effects than they are about telling a good story. But that has to do with the actual what stories like he was choosing and why and what kind of director he is. You can't just go emo through the whole movie. Yeah, no, I agree. But like I remember one day he said, it was an interview or something. He said that he would, who was it that he would say, I think it was pertaining to Superman. I can't remember, but he said something. No, I think it was Batman. No, it was something so dark that I don't even want to remember what it was because it was like, ooh, okay. You shouldn't say that out loud because that's not, no. It was something like a really disturbed person would say. I'm not trying to be hyperbolic or anything. Seriously, he said something really bad about like, this is how I would have done this character, blah 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 blah. I think it was Batman. And I was like, wow, that's not no. And even though like I think DC, this is what DC should do. DC needs to make White Knight. They need to make Batman White Knight. Since they're doing all this offshoot bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Make White Knight. That would be dope. If they make White Knight, okay, this is what they should do. Joker, right? Joker's already a thing. Take Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker. White Knight. Do it. And they're doing a part 2 White Knight. I think they just started. I'll be down. I will watch that. If they do it right, if they do it like the comic, even though I didn't read the whole comic, I read a couple pages. But the concept is there. It's like, oh, snap. Joker becomes sane. He's kind of a good guy. Maybe not. I don't know. Who cares? But it kind of showcases how Batman is kind of a bad guy. Da, da, da. So it flips the script. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. Just that concept right there is interesting. So I'm like, yeah, I'd watch that. Sucker Punch is so dark. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. I mean, there's so many different, like, each character has their own darkness that I don't even want to think about. I was like, what's her name? Baby doll, or the blonde chick, and then the redhead chick. And the thing is like, okay, the movie wasn't even about the blonde. It was about the redhead, because she's the one who, like, actually, spoilers, she's the one who actually escapes the crazy asylum, the Oscar Isaac asylum place. And I'm like, it's like I give up. I spoke to a girl that loved it. She's got me to look at the movie in a different way. There's a place for dark movies, but they all can't be dark, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. But no, I mean, like, I guess she sacrificed herself for the other girl, and, you know, they were helping each other out or something. Like, I watched it so long ago, I'm probably forgetting some parts. But still, there's a whole bunch of dark stuff in there. And those are the type of movies that he makes. That's what he does the best, those dark movies. So I don't hate it. I don't hate Sucker Punch because it's dark. I just don't like it. Like, if Zack Snyder made, what could he make? Like, in DC, what could he make? That would be, like, Lobo? Would Lobo be something? I don't even know, like, the character Lobo. The Max. I don't know if DC owns the Max. But the Max would be, okay. All right, that's it. The Max. If Zack Snyder made the Max, I would be down. Because that's dark. The Max is like, and it's just a cartoon, son. I was watching, I was like, ooh, okay. I was feeling creepy watching little cartoon mouths walking around with feet. I was like, this girl suffers from mental illness, and she said the movie helped her with it. Well, yeah. I mean, that's what it's about, right? It's about abuse and mental illness and all that stuff. So, of course, yeah. That's why she liked it, because she could relate. Which is fine. I mean, it's like us, or black people, or descendants of slaves. Let's say this. Descendants of slaves, which I am, obviously. My last name is Gibson. And look at me. So, looking at, I don't know, Glory, or not Glory, but, anything with slaves. 12 days a slave, 9 days, or whatever the movie was. You'd be like, yeah, I guess that's what people's went through. Something that sucks, But we don't want to watch it because, I mean, kind of brings up the bad stuff. But, you gotta recognize. But, going back, if Zack Snyder directed a movie of The Max, live action, with CG, obviously, of course, that would be so dope. I'm still trying to find The Max on, like, Blu-ray or something, or DVD. I don't even know if it's in Blu-ray. But I was like, I remember The Max. I had some episodes, but I was like, man, I wish they just had it on Blu-ray or something. I'd cop that real quick. So I gotta look for it again. I haven't looked for it in a while. You never heard of Max? Max has 2 X's. M-A-X-X. Is a comic book. I think it was Dark Horse, so probably would be DC. But The Max is ridiculously dark. It's like, remember how Spawn was dark? The HBO animated Spawn was dark? The Max was like, get out of here, little kid. I'm the Max. The Max is, and it's like a grim fairy tale mixed with Super Mario Brothers, mix. It's so. Oh, let me see if I can find some. The Max is so creepy, man. Hold up, I gotta give me another window here. Go over here so you can't see my flippos. Come on, boy. There you go. We gotta watch the Fortnite. All right, the Max. The Max TV miniseries, 1995. I'll pull it over here real quick. Okay, we don't care about Terminator. We'll do half just in case something happens. All right, so so the Max was part of what was it called? Liquid Television on MTV. Remember that? That's what it was part of, I think. Or I think it actually. Anyway, I'll read the storyline. Max is a purple-clad superhero living in a cardboard box. So he was a homeless dude, but he had he was like mental illness. He had fantasies that this girl was the princess or whatever. I'll read this. His only friend is Julie Winters, a freelance social worker. Max often finds himself shifting back and forth between the real world and the more primitive outback world where he rules and protects Julie, Mr. Gone, and self-proclaimed student of the mystic arts. A self-proclaimed student of the mystic arts seems to know more about Max and Julie and their strange relationship than they could ever guess, but he's not exactly telling all, not yet any way. Written by Greg Long. Oh, I guess that was the dude who wrote that. So 95 it came out. It's 154 minutes. So I guess it is a whole type of movie, and they just cut it up into pieces. And it was a comic. They had a sequel to it. The comic series that the show is based on had a sequel volume. This new run is set in 2005 and brings back most characters from the original run while adding new characters and plot and world elements. The story now focuses on Sarah, who's now 10 years older, and Iago, villainous monster from the outback with a list of people it wants to kill, including characters from the original story. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. I'll find a clip for you, cause it's so freaking good, man. There's some clips. Oh, they have the actual videos, and the animation is like weird, and it's pretty sexualized, but it gets so freaky. There's like murder. There's somebody got murdered in a laundromat and stuff. I was like, what the hell is this? You see I think did they show the blood? I think they just show like black for the blood. I won't play the audio. But it's so good, man. And it's like weird. Where's the Max? So that's the Outback, yeah. So that's the Max. That's him right there. So he's a homeless dude. And he looks crazy. Oh, I forgot they had like a little bit of 3D kind of stuff. And look what she's wearing. Look what she's wearing. But it's so crazy, man. Yeah, he squashes those dudes a lot. And yeah, she's the cheetah princess or something. He calls her. He's like supposed to be protecting her or something. It's really something. Oh, that's that dude. I forgot his name. Yeah, that's him. I have to watch this again. It's so good. Yeah, and the little minion dudes, they're so creepy, man. Those are his dudes. So they exist on both planes. Like in the real world, they're black, and in the outback, they're white, but they still have the crazy teeth. Let me see if I can fast forward a little bit. Yeah, that's his home. I think she gets murdered. Everybody gets murdered in this freaking show. I think he's gonna murder her. Yep. Murder. There's Max, and a lot of it they showed in the beginning parts, but yeah. Boop boop beep beep boop boop. This is kind of good for he's in jail. She bailed him out. Oh wait, that's probably something else. Let me get out of there. Let me get out of there. That's Bing videos. That's why it's so garbagey. But yeah, man, I had a full episode. The Max on Amazon. Is it? Let me see. Let me see if I can buy it. I can buy it DVD. I'm gonna get that, yo. 1628. Only DVD though. I wish they had a Blu-ray. Do they have a Blu-ray? I don't think they have a Blu-ray. I doubt they have a Blu-ray. Outlaw Star, Max, VHS. Yeah, okay. That's how old it was. 95. So figure. VHS. Yeah, I never had read the comic, so look at the dog. Remember that movie, The Max? So they do have the DVD at least. So how many episodes was it? It's 2 discs on DVD. So it's did they say it? I think it was like 14 or something. Sam Keith is the writer. DVD was released like 20 years ago. No, 10 years ago. 2009. Actually, that one might not be bad. Just considering the art style, DVD I think is good enough. US and Canada only. Read more about DVD formats. Whatever. That sucks that it's 2 discs. 95 minutes. Oh, so they don't even tell you what the episodes are because I don't think they split it up. I think it's one long continuous film. Because when I watched it on MTV, it was kind of like it felt like a long movie, and they kind of cut it and then they like did like a little recap and stuff. So it's definitely worth checking out. Spawn's up there too. Maybe I should put that on my list. Let's add it to my list. Add it to my list. No, I just want that. Thank you. Get out of here. Get out of here. I want Spawn. This thing is still going. Man, Fortnite. What's up with that? But yeah, so Zack Snyder, do the Max. That would be a good look. And I won't be mad at you. I'd be like, yep, he's back, baby. Just like, what's his name? Wow. Ryan Johnson. Just like him doing, whatchamacallit, something guns. That movie that he did that has nothing to do with nothing. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a movie he needs to do where it's not connected to, anything. And it's just, yeah. And then he's going to do his trilogy, maybe. And they still don't know if he's going to do it or not. But I'm like, whatever, He's a good filmmaker. It's just, you got to give him the right stuff. He has to do the right stuff. You can't take something that's already established and then put your little twist on it. That's like M. Night Shyamalan doing a Star Wars movie. No, thank you. No, thank you. He tried Avatar, ruined Avatar so hard that I'm like, how? Okay, all right, okay, look, Avatar is a beloved animated show, Nickelodeon, whatever. It was so good. It was so good, and he missed all. There's like a checklist. Okay, Aang, Appa, all the characters. He missed almost every. I think he maybe. What's her name? The girl, the sister, the little girl. I think she was all right. And then Aang looked like Aang, but he wasn't. He was like, eh. But everything else was like, oh my god. And Appa, I think Appa was cool, but I think I was just like, come on, son, this is so bad. And he tried to go kind of step by step. I'm like, still no. Even there was like, I think at the end they had the ice fight at the ice people's place or whatever, the ice benders or the water bend. I don't remember. I was like, I don't like this movie at all. So it's supposed to be good, but it's not. And I'm thinking about, okay, what's the best part of that movie? And it's like maybe when he decided to freak out and he's like, and it wasn't even at the end. It was like someplace in the middle. I was like, this is not good. Oh my god, why do I not like this so much? So man, certain people aren't meant to make, like, if Marvel would have handled Avatar, The Last Airbender, that was before Feige, I think, right? Yeah, so I can't really say that. It's hard to say. If Disney would have handled it, it might have been a little bit better, I think. Because, like, auteurs, I guess consider M. Night Shyamalan auteur, just like Ryan Johnson and, Martin Scorsese. It's all the guys who do stuff. Well, Martin Scorsese, no, actually, I take that back. He's good, but I think he does a lot of book, and he does a lot of mafia stuff, so, but, like, Steven Spielberg, I wouldn't call him an auteur because he doesn't write He just takes books and makes movies. He's like, that's a good book. Let's make a movie. Jaws. That's a good book. Let's make. I mean, I think. Schindler's was a book. Like most of his movies are books. Indiana Jones weren't. That was George Lucas movies, but he wrote them. So Steven Spielberg, I don't think is a writer. I don't think he writes anything. He still makes good movies, and that's where I'm like, okay, J.J. Abrams got one leg up on him, in that respect. So I don't know if it makes him. I don't think it makes it better, but he gets more props a little bit more because I'm like, yo, it's hard to write. It's hard to write, and then to direct. Come on, that's hard. To do it well, I would say. But James Gunn, he's good too. I mean, he got good. And if you remember, I don't know if you remember, Loco Cycle, Xbox One exclusive back in the launch days. He's in the live action stuff in that game. Everybody's like forgets about that, but he's in there. I was looking at it, I was like, oh, that's James Gunn right there. What the? I guess he worked for those guys or something, or I don't know what was going on. Maybe he directed the live action stuff. I don't know. But I was like, oh boy, this is wow. But yeah, he's in that stuff. If you want to go back, let's see if we can find it actually. Local psych. So we say, I'm gonna do this again. So it is Loco Cycle intro or cutscenes. Yeah, and the dude that's the Hispanic dude is on Bull now. He's a lawyer dude. Let me see, is that all of them? Logo Cycle. Well, that's 2013. That's old. Maybe this is all of them. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Get out of here. Get out of here. Stupid. I don't care. Alright, that's not the one. That's not the live action cut. Oh, I didn't put live action cut though. Action cut. Liver action. Wow, that's good. Here we go. 43 minutes. It is. That's a lot of minutes. We're not gonna play the audio. Just keep that up there. We'll see if he pops up. He will pop up, don't worry. Doo-doo. Oh, that's hilarious. Look, they're on scooters. Mahaha, bagaha, mahamaga. Magbagaha. It's not there yet. Coffee's still warm, baby. Love it. That looks like a James Gunn production, don't it? Look at that wig. So bad. I wonder if he did direct it. This is so dumb. But I guess it's good for a game. I don't know. It's funny because all the actors and the people are kind of associated with, well, not all of them, but James Gunn and that other actor dude that was in 6 Feet Under, he was in that too, have gone to bigger and better things, right? So it's kind of funny. Let me see where he's at. What time we got? Okay, I think we have enough time to go through it. I'll probably fast forward it a little bit. Look at that crown. It's like a Burger King crown. Burger King bathroom, ladies and gentlemen. Director. I think he's the director. I think he's going to come out executive director. I think that's where I saw him. He was talking. I think. What's that? A champagne fountain? That's some bad wigs, man. That's a bad wig. That's might be his real hair. That's her real hair. That's his real hair. Maybe. It is. Anyway. Hey, blocking the shot, man. What are you doing? Put your head right in there. Okay. And yep, there he is. There is James Gunn. So he was just an actor. Or maybe he directed it. Who knows? But that's James Gunn. That's James Gunn. Let's blow it up a little bit there. That's James Gunn. Hold up. That's James Gunn. You know what I'm saying? Did you know this? Did you know that James Gunn was in an Xbox One game? Crazy, right? It's so crazy. Look at him. Like, he's so young there. Doesn't have glasses on. I was like, at first I was like, wait a second. Oh, that's James Gunn. What the hell is James Gunn doing in the damn game? Or he's the doppelganger, because I swear he looks just like James Gunn. But I think it's James Gunn. I think James Gunn has a pretty unique look. So I'm just saying. So anyway, we're not gonna watch that now because I mean, I could just shrink it down here and we can just keep that chilling up there. Oh, nope. You just chill. You just chill while the black hole continues to wink at us. I wonder who's streaming this. And they're just sitting at the black hole. Oh, this is a Fortnite themselves, actually. I think they just want a whole bunch of viewers on their page. And they get paid for that, right? But there's no ads, which is weird. Because it's a live stream. But aren't there are no ads in live streams? I guess not. But, yeah, what were we talking? Oh, what's up, Flipper? Oh, Flipper's back. But he left. Sorry, I didn't see him there. Oops, my bad. Loco Psycho. I think Loco Psycho was an okay idea, but I think the game just wasn't that good. That's crazy. Anyway, what else happened? I think I'm missing something. Some kind of drama happened, right? It was it was the streamer that said, "Oh, Hong Kong or something really good," and then everybody got fired. The two whatchamacallit, streamer dudes got fired. Not the streamer dudes, but the commentators got let go. And that other guy got banned from Twitch for like a year or something. Did Jennifer Aniston just make Marvel fans angry? Oh, I don't know. I don't care about that. GM strike. Texture pack. Sony patent may hint at futures of rumored PSVR 2. Oh, did you see the patent for the new Okay, we got to pull that up real quick. Because I was like, what the hell is this? Let me pull up another window. Okay, we got video. How about this? Let's shrink this one down. Hold up. Where's the thing? There it is. We're gonna shrink this one down because we don't need that to be a big old thing. So we have a few multiples. Chat is disabled for the stream. No kidding. I wonder why. All right, so that's there. I can make this smaller. That Stephen Colbert theme though got me going. Oh, that's the chat. Go like that. All right. So what did it say we were looking for? Wow, I already forget. Oh, the PSVR 2. PSVR 2. It was a patent. Diagram. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Once upon a time not long ago, Sony tried to make a thing of Zinga Zonga Zo. Alright. First, they have not learned. They have not learned. This is the image. That's not the image. Where is it? This is the image. Look at this middle thing. I don't care about the helmet. Okay, it looks pretty much the same, just added more dots and sensors. It's the same thing, right? Look at this. Look at it. Why does this look so not appealing? Why does this look worse than the what they have now, which is those Move controllers? This looks worse than Move controllers. And I'm like, hold up, how Oculus and Vive have been iterating on these things for years. Sony is very good at biting. What the hell is that? Now, granted, there it is again, a little bit different. That is similar but different. It's got a little hand, little trigger thing. That's okay, but still, no one cares about that. Nobody cares. This is interesting. It is the Power Glove, basically. Now this, okay, that's better. But the little hand things, no. Okay, what is? So the glove is fine. All right, so I've just totally lost it. Hold on. But this controller is no. This controller is hell no. It's worse. Why is it worse than the PlayStation Move controller now? That's not good. That hasn't been good for years. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? So bad. I swear, if the new Move controller looks like that, I'm gonna be like, Sony just don't care. Sony just don't care. Because they literally have examples of Vive and Rift putting out controllers that look and feel better, work better. What are you doing, Sony? What are you doing? So that would be the new Move controller. That looks like a new Move. Or it looks like it basically looks like a one-handed, like a Joy-Con basically. So that's the right hand, and then maybe a Move controller on, or the glove on the other hand or something. Or if they could try to track that, so that would be the Move controller without that goofy donut thing on the end. Come on, son. You didn't learn from the ball, the ping pong ball? You're going to put a donut. You're going to put a donut on it. Come on, son. Thought it was a donut. Tried to. So, okay. All right, so this is the glove controller, right? So if you point your finger like that, it's a gun. Click, click, right? For here, I guess if you go like this, it's flowers. And this, I don't get it. Okay, so that's the tip of the sword, and I don't understand how it works. I get the correlation where, if you look at it. Oh boy, it's not even bigger. That's not good. So they say this correlates to this. This flex correlates to this, right? So yeah, you can put it together, but this one too, right? So I guess if you go like that, then that's the sword going. I don't know. I swear if they mess up PSVR 2, I swear, man. Because right now, I think Oculus Quest is killing it. And they're like, yo, it's wireless. It's standalone. You don't need no you don't need a PC. You don't need a console. Just the headset. It's mad cheap. And they're making it so that you can use it as a pass-through for PC. And it has better resolution and refresh rate than the actual PC counterpart. So I'm like, okay, it's the best one. Wireless, standalone. You can hook it up to a PC if you want it to be a video pass-through. It's better in every way. Get the Quest. I was telling these two Sony ponies today, the young ponies. them. They're good. They're cool though. I was like, yo, no, don't get that one. Get the Quest. And he was like, yeah, it was one that you hook up through the phone. I was like, no, you don't hook it up through your phone. It's standalone. I was like, yeah, but you hook it up. I was like, no, you don't hook it up through the phone. Maybe you could watch it through the phone, but you don't hook it up with the phone. It's standalone. So he was confused, but he was talking about the right one. That's the one he wanted to get. And these two Sony dudes, they have PSVRs, right? They said both they get Oculus. I was like, uh-oh. This is kind of the main demographic. They're both like 13, 14 years old, right? No, I'm sorry, 15. 14, 15. You know, they're going to get their little jobs, going to have a little bit of money buying stuff. They literally said, I'm going to get a job so I can buy an Oculus, whatever. And I was like, oh, I said, wait, what about the PlayStation VR, PSVR? I was like, oh, we got that already. I was like, oh, snap. So y'all just, and they were like, yeah, it's okay. It's good. But, you know, it's so fuzzy. It's the PSVR is fuzzy. And then the tracking, it just breaks and stuff and it doesn't work. And I was like, it's what I've been saying for years. PlayStation VR is not good enough. They tried to do, it's good enough. Like the PlayStation 4. It's the good enough. PlayStation 4 Pro. It's good enough. You can't do that. Not with VR. No, you got to be the best, baby. And Quest is the best right now. Proof in the pudding. These two phonies. These two pony dudes. The young ponies. Who have PlayStation VR. They're not going to get PlayStation VR 2. They're getting Oculus. So Sony's in trouble. Just based on these two guys. These two young PlayStation fans who don't like Xbox as much as they like PlayStation. They still believe PlayStation 4 is better. PlayStation 5 is going to be the best console ever. That's what they said. I was like, all right. Guess what they're not buying? PlayStation VR. PlayStation VR is in trouble. If they are any indication, because I don't have that much, connection with the youth like that. So when they come through and they talk smack, I'm like, and then they talk about, yeah, Oculus, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. So Oculus is better? They're like, yep. I say, okay. So, I mean, that's crazy. Wait, what was that? That's part of VR too. Bracelets? Come on, son. You're gonna have to put on a whole VR suit to play PlayStation VR 2. Man, I swear. Oh man, do not give me. What does that look like? It looks like a toilet paper roll. Like when the toilet paper's done, like the little roll, the cardboard roll is trying to eat a donut. That's what it looks like. It's trying to slurp it down. The glove might be cool. I think the glove is probably the most part. See, that's bad. That's bad. That's what it looks like now. And look at the actual helmet, right? So the helmet has a different pattern on the front and back, but it's basically the same thing. It's basically the same thing. They just have more reference points for tracking. That's what I'm looking at. When they have just like little glasses like that, they have some out already. But they're not like widespread. But that looks kind of cool. I like looking at diagrams. They're kind of cool. How come they didn't put the dots on that one? It's probably earlier. What is that? AirPod. But yeah, that's about it. Nothing else. There's the PlayStation VR. There it is. What was that? That was a patent? Is that a big... Okay, that's so dumb. People will patent anything. Patent my underwears. Alright, that's enough. But yeah. I don't think I have anything else. Let me see. What else is there? While we're watching Loco Cycle. Wow, they got wolves and stuff for... Yeah, I think that might be an actual... I think that might be a whatchamacallit. James Gunn joint. That's green screen. Alright. Okay, I'm not gonna read that. Ben Parker, daddy issues in Spider-Man #2. Oh, I gotta get that. I bought the first one. $5 for a comic book, man. I'm like, remember when comic books was $1. $5 for a damn comic book. I'm not gonna talk about the suspended Hearthstone player because I not care. Should have known better. Don't talk shit about the Chinese government. They will find you. Don't care. Mini 3D planner, don't care. Halle Berry still looks good. Twitch body painter, blah blah blah. Liv Tyler's Betty Ross will return in She-Hulk. Okay, that's a rumor. Darkfall VFX nodes, VFX nodes. I gotta check that out. I was checking out new effect stuff for like Blender and stuff. I think I actually might start using Blender for video editing, maybe if I can get it. You know what I mean? Burn in, who cares? I don't care about that. Hands on. Oh, there was new. There he goes again. That's James Gunn. So the news is that Apple started selling Xbox One controllers. Why is that news important? Because of Apple Arcade. It seems like Apple Arcade has been a great success for Apple. And all that, I'm listening to podcasts, the mainstream podcasts, and all they be like, yeah, I've been playing this and that. I've been playing Apple Arcade. $5 a month, you play all these games, and it's a couple of okay games. I'm like, oh, okay. And Apple selling Xbox One controllers, guess what? Microsoft's making money, and also Microsoft actually has a giant stake in Apple stock, so probably that's why. I don't think Sony has any stake in Apple, so I would assume that is why that deal happened. And I mean, you know, I'm not like, oh, Sony's whack, that's why they didn't get. No, the fact is that Microsoft and Apple are closer than people realize. Like, look at, I forgot what the percentage of stock that Microsoft owns in Apple, but it's a pretty decent chunk. I think it happened when Apple was in trouble. I think it was before they fired Jobs the first time or something, or when they hired him back or something, or I can't remember what it was, but it was way back in the day, and Microsoft, I think, scooped up a whole bunch of stock or something. I'm probably way off, but something happened in the past, and yeah. But yeah, that's interesting. And it's good for Apple and Microsoft because those two game services don't really cross pollinate because Apple arcade games are specifically smaller and for phones and tablets, and Xbox Game Pass games they cover the whole gulf. Let's see. Typhoon, NFL. Intel says biggest advantage against AMD is their financial horsepower, price cuts and discounts. Wait. So they have the ability to cut prices, and that's their greatest. How does. So being competitive. So you guys are basically overcharging way too much for your stuff. That's what you're saying, because they're saying, oh, our greatest is we can cut our prices just as low as AMD. So why were they so expensive to begin with? Because you didn't have any competition. That's what Sony does. That's what Apple does. You ain't got no competition. Prices are sky high, right? When you get competition, you better drop the prices, or guess what? People are going to buy the other stuff. I'm still buying AMD, though. I'm still going to get an AMD processor. Because, like, the marginal difference in performance, I'm like, you know what? I'll wait an extra 2 seconds or, so per frame if I'm rendering a certain thing. I'm fine with that. As long as my performance is, a certain amount, I'm good. Cardinal Newman declared a saint by the Pope. Who is Cardinal? Who cares? Okay, I'm not reading that. That's sad stuff. I don't want to read that. Slow walking at 45, a sign of faster aging. I better walk faster. I'm not 45 yet, but I'm getting there. I'm going to start jogging, son. I'm not dying. That's how I sound now. Kylo Ren's fate in The Rise of Skywalker revealed. I don't care. Samsung's Galaxy Watch Active 2 is a solid smartwatch for I don't care. Cost pound Boeing, I don't care. China's Z warns attempt to don't care. Dyson kills this plan to challenge Tesla with an electric car. You know what I like? I like a lot of the designs for a lot of these no electric cars. Like there was a Tesla electric truck, like pickup truck design that looked really cool. I was like, yo, that looks cool. I don't think that's the actual official one, but they're supposed to be unveiling one, I think this November, the electric truck, pickup truck. which makes sense. I mean, they should have made a truck way by now, because there's this one lady on YouTube who actually took a Model 3, and she made it a pickup truck. She cut off the back half and put I forgot what kind of bed it was in it from another truck, and gutted it and did all this stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah, they should have been made a pickup truck. Why Apple killed the MacBook Pro? I don't know. Ever so who cares? Spider-Man Infinity War clone, who cares? Pixel 4. Did you hear that the PlayStation 5 is already on pre-order from some site? I didn't read into it because I didn't care. I was like, okay, it's like a year away. What are you doing? If someone pre-orders that, they're out of their damn mind. It's weird that we don't know what Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker is about. Man, it's about characters facing the past and kill it if you have to, right? There was a lot of themes in The Last Jedi that were cool. I think the execution was just a little. It could have. I think that script could have gone with a few more passes. If like J.J. Abrams came in and said, "Nah, don't do that, do this," and kind of tweaked it up a little bit, I think that would have been a really good movie. But like that whole Canto Bite scene, not the best. You know, that should have been tighter and shorter. More Phasma. You know, give us more of that. It's like people were like, "Yo, we want Phasma, we want this, we want Finn to be dope," and they did none of that. I'm like, look, there's a point where you say, okay, we're gonna challenge, or we're gonna subvert expectations, but just don't poo. Don't crap on everybody's just love of stuff. You know, it just makes you look like a DIC, like a Batwoman. PlayStation 4's mobile remote play is actually impressive feature. Remote play is actually impressive featuring. Okay, I hate when the thing cuts off. NVIDIA plans more ray traced remasters of PC classics, starting with a game you know and love, which is that looks like I actually don't know what game that is. Oh, Quake 2. Quake 2. Never played Quake 2. Spider-Man's son feels betrayed in J.J. Abrams' Sarah Pichelli comic. I have the first one here somewhere. Oh, it's under. I have it under here on my Xbox, just chilling. On my Xbox that's not plugged in. That I'm probably gonna use for a MAME machine or something, because you can actually do MAME. I'm gonna reset it as a developer kit. You can do that on Xbox One, and I'm gonna download there's a MAME app on the store. I'm gonna get that and do that. I just haven't done it. I want to set it up, and I don't have the right TV in here yet, so there's a lot of stuff I gotta do. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else. I gotta get ready for tomorrow. I'm charging my battery. Oh, it's already charged. Cool. I emptied out my card, so that's good. I'm just gonna be doing it kind of guerrilla style tomorrow. So, I mean, I'll bring my tripod, but I'll probably just do monopod stuff and handheld stuff. And she wants me to do a night scene where we're walking backwards. I have to walk backwards. It's gonna suck. Maybe I can do like a rig, but it still won't be good because I don't have a Steadicam for my DSLR. I only have it for my phone, and it'll look good with the phone, but it won't look good. And it's gonna be nighttime, so. Oh, that reminds me, I have to reset my phone. I mean my camera, because I put I forgot what I put on it, but it totally screwed it up. I didn't totally screw it up. Business one. Oh yeah, she said that. So after 3. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's gonna be a late night tomorrow. What else? What else? Looking at this these cutscenes, it's not bad. I mean, it's well executed, I think, but it's just yeah, whatever. Blender. Well, I'll do a little Blender stuff. Before I go. I guess we're going to turn this stuff off because we're not watching it. We're not watching the Fortnite garbage thing. And we're not watching this anymore. Local Cycle. How much? Oh, we were halfway through it, basically. Oh, wait, let's see what it was directed by. does it say? All right, we'll start it. We'll do it right there. Let's see who this is directed by. Loco Choco. Choco Psycho. If it's directed by freaking what's his name? Thank you, Pablo. Thank you for everything. If it's directed by James Gunn, I'll be like, oh snap. Green screen. I can tell. Oh no, it's not green screen. This is bad lighting. Yeah, it's bad. Actually, it looks like green screen. Also looks like bad lighting. Looks like really bad lighting. I think it might be green screen. It feels like it's green screen. Yeah, it is. I can tell. It's pretty bad lighting. I know, because I'm the master at that. Man, I screwed it up so bad. Josh Bear. Oh, man, I was wrong. Bill Miller. Frankly, I'm going to see where James Gunn has to be in it as far as something, you know, not just like an actor in it, right? Chainsaw, lead audio. Sean Riley, okay. Dan Bullock. Brandon Ford. James Clark. Oh, I thought it was going to be Jungle. Okay. Senior. Okay, we're going to get to Blake Edwards. Oh, not that Blake. I was like, what? Naveen. Wait, is this is like the game credits, not the actual show credits, right? Yeah, this is the game credits. Duh. Come on, son. Are they gonna actually give us? Oh, there it is. It's at the end. Twisted Pixels. Whatever happened to them? They closed down, right? I think whatchamacallit, Microsoft was like, nope, y'all making hot garbage. Bye bye. 43 minutes. Chainsaw again. Freddy Rodriguez is his name, that's right. He's in Bull. He's really good in Bull now, though. Ain't gonna lie. Bye bye. Okay. James Gunn. See, I told you, James Gunn. Hold on, go back. No. James Gunn. Nope. James Gunn. There he is. James Gunn. Motorcycle. Okay. Anyway. All right. I gotta turn my AC on. Jeez, I'm hot. Oof. At least on low. You know. I am steaming, my friends. So I drink some more coffee. So it makes me feel better in my stomach. In my stomach. Alright, so where we last left off. I started to build a kitchen. Excuse me. I started to build a kitchen. A kitchen for another scene. Alright? So this is going here. So that's the scene, basically. I'm starting to build it. Don't judge. So, basically, this is already green screened, but it doesn't... I can't do transparencies. At least I don't know how to do transparencies yet. If I can do transparencies with the green screen, then I could just throw this in here and it'd be dope. But what I'm going to probably have to do is create this scene, animate it, so the camera pulls out, basically. It pulls out slowly from there to just past the teapot. And it's a one shot. And actually, I shot multiple angles. I shot, 1 and 2, like, conversational. But I think I just want to keep it this one shot. Because I like one shots. and done well. They're pretty cool, and it adds a little bit more tension. But don't judge the color because I didn't do any color correction. That's the raw color that was in there. So I'm gonna darken it. I'm gonna make it cooler. I'm gonna do all that stuff. And it's jumping because it's at 15 frames per second, and I have it. I have the playback at. Yeah, I could do this. I'll put the playback at. Let me pause it for a second. Yeah, it's barely chugging along, but I'll do frame dropping. I think it's doing that anyway. Let me see what it does. No, I don't want to do frame dropping. So I'll do stop it. Stop. Why didn't it stop? All right. So I'll do none. No sync. Wait, what was the other one? No sync, frame dropping, AV drop. Yeah, so no sync, and that way it'll go super slow. It'll go the actual frames, which is probably like 2 to 5 frames per second. So let's see. Yeah, 5, 7, 6, 5. So that's it'll play all the frames, but 5 frames per second. So my computer's like, it's like burger. So it can't handle it. But stop that. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to build up this kitchen / living room. So this will be, I think I might make this a sliding glass door. I was gonna do a French door, and so I use the Architect pack, whatever it is, and they don't have French doors. They just have regular doors. So I might just Frankenstein these together, make them French doors with just like a single glass inside. I'll probably put a TV here, a couch or something. I mean, this will all be behind them, so when they're here, they're talking, they're doing their conversation, and everything else is in the background. I have to light. I haven't lit the scene correctly either, because I just put a area light on top. So what I'll probably do, based on their, actually I could shrink it down a little bit because, where is it? Is it this one? Yes, that one. Area. So let's scale Y, and then GY. Yeah, I wanted a. Oh, I know what I need to do. Scale Y. I'm just gonna do this for now. Oh shoot. GY. So the shadow. So I need to put another area like kind of right in front of them. 'Cause that's too hard. Sorry. Or I can do I think I can do a whatchamacallit. That's what I had before. But I guess it's supposed to be daytime. I'm not too sure. Bonds, what's up? An L-shaped couch left side of the room from entering doors, and hello. So L-shaped couch. Whoops. Because this is supposed to be another door. So L-shaped couch from the left side of the room from entering doors. So here. L. Oh no, L right here. Gotcha. L right here. So TV here, and I can make this a smaller, just a one door. Yeah, that'll work. I'll do this as a one door. L shape here. Coffee table. TV. And then a bookshelf or something on the side. That's a good idea. Thank you. Just finished cooking dinner. Nice. What's for dinner? What's for dinner, Bonds? What's for dinner? Go up your nose and pick a winner. But yeah, I hadn't figured out what I wanted to do with furniture yet, because I'm trying to get all the windows situated so I can have the lighting correct. I definitely wanted lighting coming through this way and through here. The problem is that how the characters are lit. They are lit from the back as well, as you can see up here, but they're also lit from the front, obviously. And the thing about this shot is that I didn't use any lights. This was just the room, hot garbage lights. And this is the best green screen freaking key or whatever you want to call it that I got. It was super smooth. I was like, man, and I did the thing and I was like, wow, look at that. Okay. And there's a little bit of noise here. You see it? But it's not that bad. And I can fix it. There's a little bit of jibber jabber right there too. But I'm going to put some stuff You know, like I have the cutting board here and the little teapot. I'm gonna put some stuff, maybe a phone or I don't know, just some stuff that makes sense to be on the actual counter, the island that they're sitting at, because they were like, "Yo, all input would be from the point of view of entering the room." Right. So, entering this way, and entering, I guess there would be a hallway here as well. You know what I mean? So the couch is here, input, and in. So a little bit of light coming from here, more light coming from here, more light coming from here. Only thing, like I said, their light. I have to match their light as well, so I might have to change the actual architecture and stuff. White rice, diced red, yellow, and green peppers. A red onion. Mixed veggies, baked fish, and sweet plant. Damn, that's some good stuff right there, boy. That sounds good. That's, you know what? That's a meal. That's like, I eat that all day, every day. You got all the rainbow colors of peppers. I love yellow peppers. Yellow peppers, I like the yellow, the orange. Red's good. Green's all right. I eat green, but I mean, they're not the best because the other ones are more sweeter. Even though I think they're the same exact pepper, they just picked it at different times or something. Like green pepper's picked before it turns red to, or yellow to red or something like that, right? Because it's green to yellow to red. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. So the red are the sweetest, I believe. Orange, less, yellow, and then green. I think that's how it works. Don't quote me on that, but I heard somebody say that. I heard it on the internet. It must be true. But yeah, so my computer's super slow, and I'm streaming. So that's why it's slow. And also, my graphics card is not the best. RX 480, so it's like, wait, I'm rocking Eevee, which is good. I have all the stuff on because I want to see what it looks like. If I turn this stuff off, it'll probably be better, but let me see. It's a little better. What we got? No, it's not actually. It's not actually better. So ambient occlusion. Actually, distance. Oh, that's just the ceiling there. Maybe I should. What's as far as like ambient occlusion? What distance do you have? Do you have it maxed out, or do you have it like a little bit? Like how do you use ambient occlusion? Bonds. That's a question for you. My father was a chef. Sadly, I did not learn while living with family, but now I live on my own. I find that it's easy to cook. Yeah, it sounds not so hard. I mean, cooking vegetable. I mean, you don't actually have to cook them because you can eat them raw, which is cool. It's just getting the rice right. Fish, yes, you gotta cook that good. You gotta cook it enough. Not too much. You don't want it to be flaky. Sweet plantains, whatever. Do you doodle? Do you squash them and fry them up? Oh, baked. I know sweet plantain. Yeah, I like them. I like them squashed, and I like them. I like them flatter than usual. Like when my relatives make them, they're kind of plumpy and juicy, and I'm like, I like them a little drier and a little bit squashed, or a little more maturo. Less squisho. Maturo. You can have running dimmable light along the corner of the roof. I can squash them, leave whole, or fry them. Yeah, usually fry them, right? That's what my auntie does, and my cousin. Running dimmable light along the corner of the roof. Oh, over here. Yeah, I'm not worried about that right now. I'll get to the light. I think there's a way to fix that. There's a setting in there that cuts out the bleeding. I think it's the shadows or something. I can't remember. But I was dealing with that before. No bloom, because bloom kind of ruins stuff. I need screen space reflections. Oh, that's why too, because I think this box is a different is not the right material. Oh, it's just a regular material, I think. I don't know. I never did any material for the actual room itself. But yeah. So let's see what time is it. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. So all right. Oh man, I didn't even stream on all games. I'm such an idiot. Oh well. That's how much it matters, right? Oh, God dog it. I guess I can do it now. I'm gonna do it now just to be dumb. See, it's so hilarious. It's not hilarious. I'm gonna do a double show. How about that? How about that, my friends? Double show, baby. Ready? What up, y'all? It's the R9cast, your fish by Disney, Concord, Chris, Super Dope Show, Reservoir9.com, represent allgames.com. I'm your host, Stephen D. Gibson. And guess what? I just did 2 hours on Twitch and Mixer without all games. Why? Not to teach all games a lesson. There's no lesson to be learned, except for me, and not forgetting to press the button on the butt to make it go. And that's what I did. I forgot to put it on the all games feed. So I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do another 2 hours. Why? Cause dedication. We're not talking about practice. This is the real world. And in the real world, I make a mistake, I make it right. Well, at least I try anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna talk. Y'all want to talk about something? Let me know. We talked about freaking the Max, how Zack Snyder should direct the Max movie. It would be dope based on the type of director and stuff that he is. That's what we talked about. Also, we talked about all kinds of other stuff. Like Sony, the PSVR 2 looks like hot garbage. We talked about that. Like the Move controller version 2. Oh my gosh, please don't make that. Thank you very much. That looks like hot. It looks like I said toilet paper roll. The cardboard looks like a toilet paper roll trying to eat a donut. That's what it looks like. I'm not even joking. Go look up the pictures. I'm not pulling it up again. All right, so let me see if I can do something with this. Oh, this is not right. Yeah, how to fix this. If I could do something with this, how do you say? Door. Brain. Work now. Okay, thank you. And that's sealed, and that's sealed, and that's okay. I think I'm about to bring it down a little bit. Oh wait, did I? Oh, let me see something here. How do I grab this whole group? I don't remember how to do this. Nope, that's not it. Door frame, door group. Oh, there it is. Okay. Because I was trying to move it before, and I was like, oh, it's not working. I was like, it's kind of weird going on. I guess it doesn't matter. It'll go all the way down. There's a little bit of, is there a little hole there or something? Barely? Maybe. Maybe. I don't. Oh, let me. No, I don't really see a hole, but I will, just in case. Let me check. And no, it's underneath. It's lined up with that. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go back to here, and let's see what we could do with this. So, door group. Okay, this. Am I gonna have to take all of these freaking whatchamacallits, and I think I'm gonna have to, right? I gotta. No, these are. Okay, wait. Are there any modifiers? No, there's no modifiers. It's all. What is that? That's a Vertex group? What is it? That is the frame. I don't see a door frame. I guess it's there. So I need this. I need the actual door itself, which is hardback handle. Handle back, handle front. There's modifiers here. I don't think I need that though, but there it is. That's the whole thing. I was like, what? Let me see. Okay, that's not working. Okay. So this modifier is subdivision. Oh, for the handle. How do I get in here? I can't, like, it seems like they're locked or something, right? Where? Oh, yeah, edit mode. It's object mode. That's the 2 doors. Oh, there you go. That works, actually. Yeah, I'll do it that way. And I need to take out this middle section. So I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, it might work. Yeah. Delete faces. Delete faces. Delete faces. Got some rare birders there. Go here. Delete the lines. Bird to edges. And there you go. Oh, there's one more there. What's that? Oh, that's the empty, I think, or whatever. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's close this top up here. Also, I guess I can open up Discord. Even though I didn't, oh, great. Move out of the way. Even though I didn't stream on all games, I still pimped the Discord, so yeah. So don't hate. Congratulate. Let's see what they talking about. Dooba-dooba-doo. They removed her. She's a leader. They removed her. The sacks. Who they talking about? Blizzard, Overwatch. Oh, May statue. Who cares? I love the turn, but it's having the new miserable. What? When did they play it? What is he talking about? For the Black Super Stamp 2. Who cares? I don't care. Oh, this is old stuff. They talk about. They talk about anything? The black hole. Oh, they're redoing the black hole? Get out of here. Oh, Sonic. Sonic was coming out of Fortnite. Hilarious. Okay. Y'all get jokes. Oh, that's the black hole. So dumb. All right. I thought, but actually, I did swear that I thought they were remaking the black hole. Black hole. Remember that theme song? Kinda good. I ain't gonna lie. X. Oh, I need to put this on. Is that snapping to edge? And oh, I don't need to extrude that. I need to just G it up. G X. What? Okay. Let's not do that. Let's extrude. Okay, wait. Okay. Extrude. What's going on here? Yeah, let's do this again. Oops. Extrude. There. Oh, X. What the hell? Okay. What did I break? What did I do? Can I just G it? There we go. There we go. And oh, it's not snapping because I turned it off. Oh no, it's on. Why is it not? Okay, whatever. Whatever. I'll just do it like that. Close enough. All right. So this, I guess I'll do it by the points. The points. Do. All right, what we got here? So we got this one. G. Oh, actually, you should do both sides at the same time, right? Oh no. Well, I actually can. That and that. So if I go GX. Oh. I know that's not the right way to do it, but dude, I don't. Hopefully it won't break anything. Hopefully I won't get that little shitter shutter. You know, when it happens. You know when it happens. Let's see. Oh, you can't see it from here. Hello. Alright, so that's alright. I mean, whatever. So we will do... So I need some whatchamacallits. So do I want to do French doors with... I don't want to do French doors with all squares because that's a pain to make. And the ones that they have here are key mesh. So you got room, you got door, which is what I put there, and just a rail window, panel window. Ooh, maybe a panel window inside of a thing. That might work. And just take off the sill. That's how I did the other cabinet shelf. Ooh, cabinet shelves, columns, stairs, roof, books, lamps. Yeah, I'll do the shelves and then I'll do some books. And no wait, yeah, in the back here, So there'll be a bookshelf, I guess, right here. That look cool. So let's do the window. Come on, you son of a bastard. Son of a bastard, you son of a gun. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait, is that the one that I did? Shows door presets. Oh, wait a second. Let me see. Where they at? They're not showing me nothing. It's not no door presets. Oh my gosh, did it break? I think it broke. I think it broke. Oh, dang it. I remember this now. They have different, yeah. Oh, it's on freaking full render mode. Come on, son. We gotta change that. That's why it's like, ugh. But I totally forgot to stream on all games, and I feel bad about that. So I'm streaming now. And yeah, I was here too. I was ready. I was like click clack blick black, and I was waiting, talking about something, had music playing and everything. Man, boom, just totally forgot. Okay, this is not working. It's not doing nothing. Do. Okay, let's try it again. So it is mesh archi pack door, show door presets, and it doesn't show any. So either I don't have them loaded up or something, or they're missing. So I think let's see if there's anything else in here. Actually, is there a window? No. I remember they were in there, but that sucks because they had different ones. It would have made it way better. So I guess I don't even know what a discombobulator is. Single vert, math function, extras, diamonds. Wow. Beam builder, create beam meshes of various profiles. Wall factory, create a block masonry wall. Wow. Okay, that's cool. Simple star, step pyramid, honeycomb, teapot. Oh, that's what the teapot. I put that in there. Manger. What is that? Manger sponge mesh. What's that? Huh. Okay, it's a cube with some. It's a cube. That's all right. I don't need it for anything. Let's delete that. It's like, just have it in there. All right. So we said we were gonna do the door, but I think I want to do the bookshelf real quick. I want to see if I can throw that in there, since it's kind of already there. Where'd it go? Book shelf. There it is. There it is. Oh yeah, I remember using this on something else. All right. Oops. Too far. You went too far. Oh, I'll get it on. I'm gonna turn it off. Oh wow, you're high. You're so high. Just do it the right way. And love you the right way. Hope. Zope. Is that okay? So, and we're gonna go GX. We're gonna go. Move it there. Move it there. Move it there. Move it there. And we need to go higher. Whoop. Do I want it from floor to ceiling? Probably. But I'm not sure if maybe I should have it like that and then put some stuff on the top. Some decoratories. You know what I mean? Decoratisms. Bareback need to clean up other house. No doubt. No doubt. Bonds. Preach you jumping in though. Do what you need to do, man. It's all good. It's all good. Dude, what are you doing floating there? Come on, son. Come on, son. So yeah. I guess that should be like a black shelf, right? Black or white. Kajito! Looks like you making a Sims game. I know, right? Don't worry, it'll look better than what it looks like now. Let me go over here. Do it like that. Let me put this as a different color real quick. Oh, it already has a material? Opaque. Go here. What is it? Just white? I guess it's white. Turn it to black. I gotta figure out the color of the walls too. I haven't decided yet. Not gonna be white though. So let's throw some books up there real quick. Add some books. There we go. Nope. Here. Books. Where are they? Oh my gosh. One book. One book. Oh wait. I forgot. This is like a whole bunch of books. Go back. And oh my gosh, there's 4 books and they're like all different. You son of a 4. Okay. Now we're good. GY. Yeah, that's good. GX. This is gonna suck. I guess I can do a whatchamacallit. Oh, whatchamacallit. That's not helpful. Yeah, array. I can do an array, and then it'll be okay. Wait, that shelf isn't even thick enough for a book. Okay, hold up. I gotta fix something. GY, right? It's not gonna be up against the wall like that. We need space, right? And then we're gonna put it on the shelf. GZ. Kinda, sorta. Yeah, that's sticking out like that. That's not good. So this needs to scale Y. I could just kind of leave it like. What does that look like? That's too much. Just a little bit. Let's give us a little bit. Alright, so this one, oops. Let's select all of these. I think. GX. So if I do an array, I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it real quick. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, that's not working. Okay, there we go. Wait, that's not right. If we do 2. Oh, okay, wait. We do 1, right? There we go. I think that's right. So wait, that's not right. So why is it? Huh. So if I select 1, do an array, then it'll do 2, but I can do like that. It's a lot of books. Hold on, let's go to here. Let's see what. Is there any materials? I thought there was materials on these things. There's no materials on it. That's a problem. How the hell? That's not right. Hold up. That's not it. Book side material. Yeah. So where's the material? Dude, don't tell me I have to put the materials on each one of these mother flower things. Get out of here. Get out of here. There's no way I'm gonna do that. Come on, son. I thought I was gonna be all, yeah, let me put, you know what? I'm gonna leave them for now. I'll probably put some video games or something up there just to be stupid. Put some game cartridges or something. I don't know, whatever. Piss me off. You can't barely see it anyway. It's gonna be out of focus. So couch goes here. Oh boy, this guy. What are you doing? Delete. What's that? What's this? Oh, that's the handle for the door. Oh, for that other door. That's a cool handle, though. I ain't gonna lie. Too bad that's deleting it. That's a really cool handle. So the lighting change. Oh, because wait, no, the lighting did change. That's that and that's that, but it's not gonna be. It's gonna be It's gonna be a little different. Take that off. It's gonna be. I mean, that's not bad. Once I color grade it and get it, because it's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna put like probably some more shadows. It'll be kind of soft, but not as soft as. I mean, it might. I'll put a little bit more detail into it, but I'm definitely gonna desaturate it because it's way too colorful. And if you look at it, you can see like this highlight is a little bit green. I can change that, but it's tricky. You gotta tweak all the knobs and stuff. So I can't wait to get a 4K camera, a for real 4K camera next year. I'm gonna get one, my starter kit, and that way when I film stuff like this, when you do green screen, A, the camera will be better in low light. B, more pixels, you get less noise. It's just better, and they're super cheap, dirt cheap, and it's mirrorless and blah blah blah. So it's pretty good. I appreciate. But I think I'm only gonna do until 10 for all games because I've been in this room for a long time tonight, and nobody said nothing about R9cast in the chat anyway. So Tiger Cloud doesn't text me anymore. He doesn't love me. He never did, but you know. I think I'm gonna move that teapot. I don't know if I want it there. I might put it like to the side a little bit because it ends. Like, let me see where it ends. Because I don't want the full teapot. I think I just want like a little bit of it to dip in. He goes down and he says, I don't know. I think it's at 7. There it goes. I don't know. Then it freezes. And it's frozen. So like right there is where it's going to be. Object mode. So we got G. X. Yeah, G exit over. I want to rotate it too. So just you see it around. You don't see the spigot. Because I just don't. For some reason, I don't like it. I actually don't mind the handle, but I don't like the spiky. So let's do it like that. That way you don't see. You just see the little bowl. You don't know what it is. Like, what is that? It's a tea kettle. It's a tea kettle full. Yeah, that's a little better. It's better because it's like tea, you know. So I'm trying to figure out. I got to build a little faucet thing here, but I don't know what else I should put on here to make it look more real. You know, building all these virtual sets taking the most time, and a lot of the time is getting the green screen to look okay. This one was pretty easy. This one was fairly straightforward because I didn't mess up the actual key to green screen. Is to get the green as flat as possible as far as color. No variations in color. If you have it all the same color, you're good. Your keying will be super perfect. Like, this is pretty good. Like, her ponytail, she like does a turn, and I was like, oh, okay, look, you can see through the ponytail. So it's like a lot of it's pretty good. See, like there, it's a little bit of green right there, but it's not that bad. So compared to the other shots, I was like having. Oh, and you can see a little bit of his hair right there. It's kind of messed up, but honestly, this is way better than the other stuff. And if I make it a really bright background and do like some contrast tricks, then I can kind of fade some of that stuff away. But it's not ideal. But like I said, I watched that Avengers clip and it totally opened my eyes to these guys are just doing stuff I'm doing, except they get paid. Not a lot of money. I guarantee you that. I promise you that. All right. So, wait, where is, this light shouldn't be there. This light should actually be over here because it's outside time. Wow. That's one thing. I don't get the shadows on. Let me see if I can do this light here. Light's here. Take the shadows off. Let me see. We turn the shadow on, does that. Turn shadow off, does that. I need shadows. Wait, do I need shadow? Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot about is the environmental scene stuff. That's why this looks so different right here, because it's using the scene. So that's, I have to use that, because that HDRI, man, that makes it, and like it's like instant lighting. It's like so easy. Instead of setting up, oh, they put a light here, lights. No, just do a HDRI, twist it around a little bit, and you're good. So this one, do we want to do that one? Do we want to do this one? That's too bright. We could change the brightness now. That one, let's do yellow. That one's too, yeah. That one's too dark. Cool thing about it is it affects the object itself too, because it's what you call it? So this one. No, I'll probably stick with the original one. That's too purple. That's one I made from one of the scenes I made in Blender. That's not bad, but yeah, it's not gonna be that dark. So that was the original. I think I'm gonna use that one. So let's do this. We go here, shading. We go world. We go add a texture environment, and then we go to materials, which is somewhere here. I have to reorganize my file folders because no, that's not the right thing. HDRIs is where it is. There we go. And oh, actually, it's not on here. Oh my gosh. Let me try this one. That's gonna look like that. And so if I go to here, that's not bad. Oh, that's right. It puts the outside on there. Okay, so we definitely have to get a right HDRI for this. Oh, look, let's put the, is that, oh, that's a stadium. I was about to say, it's a nuclear power plant. Let's put that. That way we can see through the door. I'm going to put the windows on there. Yeah. That'd be dope. Alright, so we got to find an HDRI now. We got to find a good one. Because that one's pretty good. Let me see if I can, so that one's this one, which is this one. Rotation. You can rotate it, like if the sun, now the sun is behind there. So you can rotate it wherever the sun is. Change it. It's pretty dope. Alright, so I need that. So how do I get that as a HDRI? Let me see if let me save this first. Hate it when you're not saving it and it just decides to crash. You'd be like, oh snap, you son of a bastard. Alright, let me see something here. That's not what I wanted to do, but what was this before? This was files, right? Yeah, it was file browser. Okay. Alright, so I'll go preferences and themes, animation, input key. Oh wait, where is it? Like key map, navigation, input. No, no, editing, lights. There it is. Look dev HDRIs. So what? There's no. Hold up. I know I had some. That's one right there. But there's some here. Look at these. So where's this one? Look at all these. How come they're not here? What the heck's going on here? Oh no. I'm not gonna save that. Install. Oh great. Oh, there you go. I just deleted some. Son of a bitch. Actually, let me cancel this. I saved it already, so let me close out of here. And re-up it. Oh. Re-up it. Yeah, but yeah, I'm trying to get my Twitch game up as far as come on. As far as followers or I didn't. God dog it. I broke it. Blender. Oh, it's desktop. Blender. I think I'll just have to find a folder where they are. They're somewhere in Blender. What was I looking for? HDR. No, not maps. Oh, I actually have to find a folder because they're not here. Is that one? That one was already up there. God dog it. So where are the look dev HDRIs? So let's go looking in the devs. La 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 la. Now where is here program Blender thing right there, readme, blah blah blah, 2.8, data files, color management, fonts, icon, local studio lights, world. Here we go. There we go. Shoot. So I need to install back here. Program files. Oops. Blender Foundation. Blender. Data files. Studio lights. World. All right. This one. So I need to put all these in because I freaking screwed them up. But can I do multiple? Let's just do them all. Let's see if that works. Yep, worked. Boom. Boom, son. We learning. All right. So now that I found out where they are, we can go here and go like this and go. I should have just grabbed them from there and put them in the actual HDRI, but I'm dumb. And yeah, that's my claim to fame. The dumosity of myself. I'm gonna do it right now. Okay. Sorry. So let's do it now. Program files. Sorry. Doing it off screen. You can't be looking at my files. Sorry. You just did, so it doesn't matter. Data. There we go. All right. So we take all of these guys. Zip. Copy. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't think they're actually whatchamacallit files. But we're gonna put them in there just all the same. If they don't work, then they don't work. Course move it. There we go. Yeah, there's a few doubles, so that means they will work. There's just a couple of them that I was missing. Right, okay. Let's see if that worked. Hopefully it worked. Hopefully it worked. No, do. Alright. Come on, load, you son of a bastard. Alright. No, it didn't work. So I'm gonna just grab it from if it'll work from me grabbing it from there. I don't know if it will, but we're gonna try. And it's this one. Forest. Open. Boom. I think it worked. Boom. Okay, that's not good, but it did work. Oh wow, that's low resolution. Man, we can't use that. It's too low. And it's the wrong focal. I mean, it's cool, but it's not right. So I need a. Let's go searching. Let's go searching for some HDRIs. How about that? Let's go searching for some HDRIs. Sorry. Wait, what did I say? Okay. All right. So, forest. Oh, I can't spell forest. Forest, HDRI. I should do free. Oh, HDRI Haven is so cool because it's free. So free. Outdoor. That's not bad. It's a park here. Let me show you. It's a little park here. That's not bad. I'll move it over so you can actually. Oops. Move it over so you can actually see more of it. Right. That's not bad. Maybe. That one's okay. That one's not bad. That one's okay. No, the road's there. I think that's a. That looks like a fence or something. I don't know. No. I think I already have that one. No, maybe. No, maybe. Ooh, maybe because it's actually kind of like wintry or fall. No. That's true. I can't really do winter or summer. Oh, fall. There you go. Yeah, I like that one. That one's cool. That's gonna have a strong light source on that one. That's not bad, but it's too dark. Some pretty good ones here. That's cool, but this big old rock. That's really cool, but no. And I don't even know what the resolution is on these things. That's not bad. I'm thinking that might be. I think we'll try that one. Probably try that one too. I can always go and kind of tweak the colors on it, so I can make it look like fall. Change the colors on them. So I can pick any one really, but. All right, let's go back up before we lose those two. That one and that one. So let's grab this one. 16K. That's too big. Let's do 4K. Like 16K, you out of your mind. Okay. Oh yeah, that works. Guess I could do another one, right? Let's do that other one. Well, let's try this one first, and we'll see. So it didn't update, and it didn't update. Where is it? Did I save it at the right place? Pretty sure I did. User renders. Oh wow, that's cool. Look at all these CG renders. Check these out, man. Look at these. These are the renders from actually using that one. That is cool. So this is the one I grabbed. Did I grab that one? I don't remember. I don't see it in there. It's not in there. So let's do it again. Let's try. So there is take the 4K. Okay, that didn't work. Let me try this again. Oh boy, I think I broke the site. I broke the site. Broke it good. Broke it in my neighborhood. Oh, I'm in the wrong freaking folder, dummy. So dumb. Why am I so dumb? I'ma tell you why I'm so dumb. There's many reasons why I'm an idiot, but Still, there it is. Jesus. You son of a bitch. Okay. So that's there. It's like a park, though. We can't have a park at the windows. It has to be like a house. Although I like the scenery, it's not right. And that's 4K. Let me see something. So if I do there and I go go here, visibility, show and render. Okay, it won't. So I just want to render one frame, and I guess I could spin it. I can spin it, but I actually don't remember how to. I think you could do it with mapping, right? I think. Mapping, and then I'm going to rotate on the Z. It's not, it only does the color. I don't understand why it does that. Oh. Normal or vector? It still does color. Yeah, I actually don't know how to move these freaking things. Location. If I do a normal, no. Texture. Maybe it's this, no. Yeah, I've always had an issue with that. I mean, it's just because I probably don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I definitely don't know what I'm doing. I gotta rotate the whole seam. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't want that there. Let's use another one. Alright, so. Do. So we got that one, and no, not that one. This one is okay too. Missile launch facility. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's probably not the best. There's some more falls in here. I seen them. I seen them with my own eyes. We're gonna find them. We're gonna throw them in there. This would it do. No. This one isn't bad. Monk's Forest. Remember, it's gonna be out of focus. That's not bad either. It's a labyrinth. That's too. It's too. Well, actually, I mean, it'll probably be like that. But it's a bench there. This is similar. I need something like this, just woods. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's try this one. Yeah, it's okay. 27. Do. I think I broke that. But that's a good starting point, I guess. Although I don't know why I don't know why I can't rotate it. You know? I just have to look up a. Because I'd rather have like that in the back. Or something like, you know, something like there. Because right now it's what's in the back of that? It's like goal post. Like playing soccer up in here. This is a soccer field. And this isn't working, so I gotta reload this. Oh, they are? I don't see them. Alright. Didn't pop up anywhere. Oh, did it pop up over here? Let's see. Oops. Nope. Oh well. And All Games Discord is saying nothing, so I'm closing your ass. Goodbye. Goodbye. See ya later. Kill me. Anyway, continuing on the building. We'll go back to backgrounds later. I'm not worried about that right now. Excuse me. So that's what it would look like in super slow motion at 24 frames. Hey. Oh, because the thing's off. that pot doesn't look bad in the. I mean, it's out of focus. That's why. There are a lot of. I thought I turned the bloom off. There's no bloom on, right? Yeah, it bloom's off though. This thing is super exposed, but that's fine. Ambient occlusion. Oh, that's yeah. I never got the answer to that. Do you? I mean, we want it, but I guess not too far. Something like that. Trace precision. I don't even know what that does. I don't know where it was. But yeah, that's fine. I'll figure it out. It's mainly for the like this shadow right here, the foreground shadow. So we got that. And the ceiling is super shiny. We don't want shiny ceiling. So this material, let's mess with this material real quick. So is this? Is that the whole thing? Okay, I can't deal with this right now. Okay. Okay, this is walls. And then do another one. Ceiling. So what we're gonna do is ceiling is rough, and we'll mess with the specularity, but I want to do because ceilings are usually white. And that's it. And we go ceiling and sign. That way it's matte pretty much for the most part. Let me see. Object mode. If we take the specularity out, changes a little bit, but not really. So the roughness is what this. So that's the mirror, and that's the rough. It's usually white. It's usually a little bit dimmer than white, but I'll leave it white. You don't really see it. So I have to put actually lights in it too. So I'm gonna put those dome lights in. So I cut some holes in them and put those all in. And then figure out this area light, because this area light is just there for general lighting right now. But it's not going to be there forever. And besides, I mean, look at it. It's not. But I don't think I want the whole room to be white. So I think the walls should be definitely different color. Okay, this is still playing. Stop playing. All right, so let's do the walls. What color? So let's go darker, a little gray. Something like that. Why is it still playing, yo? Come on, stop. Oh, because I probably pressed the space bar. That's why. That's not bad. It's not bad. With a couch and the background. Oh, background. Back in. It's not the best, but it's getting there. I mean, it looks fake as hell, but what are you gonna do? All right, I'm not a master debater. What did I can't remember what he called himself Trump, and then everybody's making a joke about master something. I can't remember what it's called. I don't remember what they said. All right, so saving. Always be saving. Turn that off, and we'll turn this off, and we're just gonna marinate on it for a bit. Oops, it doesn't turn off here. There we go. We marinate it for a bit. So I want to do. I might have to change the depth of the f-stop value on it because you see the little blink. I don't know if that's gonna actually show up in the render. Actually, let me see. It is showing up. Yep, you see it right there? Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that. Alright, so there it is. Alright, so camera. Depth of field. F-stop, here we go. So if we increase it, it should boop, 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 boop. Actually, easier way to do this. Let's do it like this. So I'll add a mesh. Let's do decorative props. Stairs, column, shelves, cabinet. Oh snap! I could just throw some cabinets in there. Come on, son. Anything else in here? Monkey. I'll just throw the monkey in there. Why not? Why not, Suzanne? You know, you're my favorite. Grape ape. All right. So let's go back to camera. So the f-stop is basically, we see where the focus is. So her, wait, where is she? I have to see exactly where she's lined up at. Because if she, oh, okay, she wasn't far enough back. You need to be farther back. Farther back, farther back. Ooh. Right there. Alright, do it again. Alright, so, alright, out of focus, in focus. Out of focus, in focus. So I guess I'll do in focus to the edge there, which is, yeah. Although it would be a little out of, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Hold on a second. No, that's not right. Yeah, that's not right. That's too high. So if I do 1.8, which is what my prime lens is at, that looks not bad. I think it's 1.8. Prime lens is at, yeah, 1.8. So I'll do that. So what do we got? Because that's what, did I use the, no, I didn't use the 1.8. I used the 35 mil, but, oh, it's popping up again. But I like it here, but I don't like it there. That's not good. Alright, so is that going to show up? Let's render that. If it doesn't show up, then, yeah. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, it didn't show up. It's not there. Alright, so we're going to do that. We're going to use 1.8. And if we have any issues, we'll... Actually, let me do that again. And render the actual... Here. Show and render. And render again. We can see it better. And it's there. God dog it. Okay, we can't use that. We have to fix that. Okay. Camera. 5.7. Let's do 5. So it shouldn't be so bad. Yeah, it's there, but it's not like crazy. Oh, you see it popping in and out. God dog it. That's not good. I don't know why it's doing that. Because I want to keep this on in focus. So maybe they're too close. So if I bring it back more, G, Y, G, Z. Not too, I don't want them too far down now. And it's still in focus, right? And I cleaned it up a bit, but is it clean all the way? I think it is. And it's the focus falls. Well, let's see if it if we can move it back now. Okay, so that's fuzz. That's not fuzz. That's a little fuzz. Let's go to 1.8 like we had it before. That's not bad. Let's see if it jib jabs. Saving. Nope, that's good. Yeah, so the actual plane where the video was playing was too close to the object, and it's freaking out or something. I don't know, but I fixed it, and so we still have the depth of field in the front. People in the back is in focus, so we're good. Yeah. If you in chat, anything you want to talk about, spit at me. Like I said before, I spent 2 hours talking about Sony VR, PSVR, looking ridiculous. Why Zack Snyder should make The Max the movie. A lot of other stuff. It was pretty interesting, but I totally forgot to all games it, so my bad. But I'm gonna end it like now in all games because I don't really have anything else to say. I talked myself out when I was messing up by not talking. Right. So wait a second. I'm having issues right now. I see something that's not right. So the reflection is there, but it's cutting off or something. Something's going on with this. So let's see if we can fix this real quick. So what is that? Is that the light from this? It might be the light from the ceiling. That's giving me that. Or it's the texture of the actual... No, it can't be the texture of the table. That doesn't make sense. So let's go to area. Oh, I don't actually need that because of the whatchamacallit. Let's delete that real quick. Oh, delete it. And it's still... Let's see. So that's okay. It is kind of the... So I'll do a little bit of roughness. Oh, why not gangsta? So that, you know, we see the reflection. It's there, but it's not like too crazy. It's not the best, but and I think it would it be just, I guess it would be just like that. I thought maybe it would be in a different angle, right? No, that's right. It would be that way because the camera is straight. Everything is parallel. The camera is parallel to the plane, and everything's basically squared up. So that's right. That's right. So yeah, that's cool. All right, cool. It's getting there. If I can get this room okay, and then put everybody. The only thing I don't like is the yellow color from the outside is coming in on the ceiling, and I don't really like that. So I have to see if I can do something about that. Which is stop here, world. So boom, color. 1 is the strength. Let's keep it at 1. Maybe I'll do a. That doesn't make sense. I was gonna say I was gonna do a film. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, that's not even close to being right. Linear aces. I don't know what that is. That's too much. Non-color. Oh, black and white. Right? Did it do it? Nope. Raw. sRGB. Ooh, that's not bad. But it's too dark. But actually, I'm going to darken everything else. So I'll just do linear. Leave it at linear. For now. And then we'll figure out the lighting and all that stuff later. Yeah. Oh well, so much for that. Alright, so that's there. So what else am I going to put on here? That's the thing. I have to build the sink. I know that. So I guess I'll put the sink here with the faucet coming out here. That's going to suck. I don't actually feel like doing that right now. So I'm going to go inside and relax and chillax and all that good stuff. This is okay for a start, but I definitely want it better. Actually, let me do this real quick. Edit mode. Change these colors to something solid. Plus. Shelves on walls. That's fine. See what that looks like. That's better. Even though it's not gonna be seen in the frame, I don't think it yeah, it never shows up. But still for my peace of mind. Just in case I decide to make it show up. Oops. So there. Uh-oh. Got a little jibby jabby right there. I don't know what all. I guess that's the focal point that's doing the focus or something. I don't know. Like the camera is at. Oops. Made it load. The camera is at 35 millimeter and 1.8. So maybe that's the problem. What is? So this Nikon is a. I think it's a 2. Oh, that's 1.8 too. Huh. I didn't realize. So yeah, it should be good. That's a Nikon. So why the heck is this giving me problems? But anyway, I'm out. I'm gonna go inside chillax. I got a long day, night tomorrow, so I'm gonna do that. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna check you guys tomorrow. Till the wait.
Profound, let it grow. Come